That's how you type it, dude. To find out if you really want to. All right, cheers. First shot of the evening. There you go. No, it's not dead. You just typed it wrong. That's weird. It's not working for you. Huh. Hang on 1 second. 1 second. It's weird. I've never seen it not work. Weird. Okay. I might have to look into how I can fix that. Never seen that happen. Never seen that happen. Okay. I'm just gonna fuck around until maybe we get people in here. If we don't get people in here, then it's just gonna be kind of a shit show. I tend to wing this shit, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, hey, there we go. It worked. I don't know why it wasn't working before. It's fucking weird. Weird champ. Okay, let's see. Okay, this will work. I found love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. But darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know, and she shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just your secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress,
looking so beautiful. I don't deserve this, darling. You look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. Out of faith in what I see, now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect tonight. I don't deserve this, you look perfect tonight.
Yo, what's going on, Super Ninja? How you doing, man? Give me a second here. Give me a second here. Give me a second here.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down, I will make you hurt. I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else, I am still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down, I will make you hurt. If I could start again, 1,000,000 miles away, I would keep myself, I would find a way.
Who was that? Your bookless. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that, by the way. What's going on, aka Venny? What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Jakey, what's going on, man? Alright, give me a second. Alright, this one's a good one.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you.
Oh, thanks, Terry. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I'll do another shot after this one.
I thought that I'd been hurt before, but no one's ever left me quite this sore. Your words cut deeper than a knife. Now I need someone to breathe me back to life. Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive. If I quit calling you my lover, move on. You watch me bleed until I can't breathe. I'm shaking, falling onto my knees. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. Tripping over myself, aching, begging you to come help. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. Just like a moth drawn to a flame. Oh, you lured me in, I couldn't sense the pain. Your bitter heart cold to the touch. Now I'm gonna read what I saw. I'm left seeing red on my own. Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive. If I quit calling you my lover, move on. You watch me bleed until I can't breathe, shaking, falling onto my knees. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. Tripping over myself, aching, begging you to come help. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. Needle in the thread, gotta get you out of my head. Needle in the thread, gonna wind up dead. Needle in the thread, gotta get you out of my head. Needle in the thread, gonna wind up dead. Needle in the thread, gotta get you out of my head. Get you out of my head.
Alright, let's do a shot. I'm ready for a second shot. Oh boy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cheers. Oh God. Woo. Okay, is nobody actually gonna join tonight? That's fine. I don't give a shit. It's whatever, man. Just fucking drinking by myself. Lonely self. Alright, this is a good one. I think. This is one of my favorite ones.
Oh no, see you walking around like it's a funeral. Not so serious, go while the speak code. We just getting started, don't you tiptoe, tiptoe. Waste time with the masterpiece, don't waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling with me. You should be rolling with me. You're a real life fantasy. You're a real life fantasy. But you move so carefully. Let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm going blind from this sweet, sweet craving. Oh, let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. I keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be Diddy, you'll be Naomi. Oh, let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. I keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. Huh. Oh no, no. Goddamn. See you licking frosting from your own hands. Want another taste? I'm begging, yes ma'am. I'm tired of all this candy on the dry land. Dry land, oh. Waste time with the masterpiece. Don't waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling with me. You should be rolling with me. You're a real life fantasy. You're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully. Let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm going blind from this sweet, sweet craving. Oh, let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. Keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be Diddy, you'll be Naomi. Whoa, let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. Keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. Oh, keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. Ooh, keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. Huh. Hey, you're fucking delicious. Talk to me, girl. Talk to me, baby. I'm going blind from this sweet, sweet craving. Whoa, let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. Keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be Diddy, you'll be Naomi. Oh, let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. Keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. Oh yeah, red velvet, vanilla chocolate in my life. I'm ready, I need it every night. Red velvet, vanilla. Keep on hoping we'll eat cake by the ocean. Alright. Thanks, Jakey. Appreciate that, man. Alright, 1 second. Need some more water. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Another one of my favorite songs. I make the most of all the stress. I try to live without regrets, but I'm about to break a sweat. I'm freaking out. It's like a poison in my brain. It's like a fog that blurs the scene. It's like a vine I can't untangle. I'm freaking out. Every time I turn around, something don't feel right. She might be paranoid. I'm avoiding lies cause they just might split. Can someone stop the noise? I don't know how it is, but I just don't fit. I'm paranoid. Yeah. I take the necessary steps to get some air into my chest. I'm taking all the doctor's meds. I'm still freaking out. That's why my ex is still my ex. I never trust a word she says. I'm running all the background checks and she's freaking out. Every time I turn around, something's just not right. She might be paranoid. I'm avoiding the lights cause they just might split. Can someone stop the noise? I don't know what it is, but I just don't fit. Consider me destroyed. I don't know how to act cause I lost my head. I must be paranoid. I never thought it would come to this. I'm paranoid. Stuck in a room on the stairway, faces. Oh, caught in a nightmare, can't wake up. If you hear my cry running through the streets, I'm about to freak. Come on, rescue me. Might be paranoid. Yeah, I'm avoiding the lights cause they just might split. Can someone stop the noise? I don't know what it is, but I just don't fit. Consider me destroyed. I don't know how to act cause I lost my head. I must be paranoid. I never thought it would come to this. I'm paranoid.
You are my angel. You protect me.
Alright.
Gatorade.
All these fucking ads. Give me a second. Okay.
Called you for the first time yesterday. I finally found the missing part of me. I felt so close, but you were far away. Left me without anything to say. Now I'm speechless, over the edge and just breathless. I never thought that I'd catch this love bug again. Hopeless, head over heels in the moment. I never thought that I'd get hit by this love bug again. Do 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 do. I can't get your smile out of my mind. I think about your eyes all the time. You're beautiful, you don't even try. Modesty is just so hard to find. Now I'm speechless, over the edge, just breathless. Never thought that I'd catch this love bug again. Hopeless, head over heels in the moment. I never thought that I'd get hit by this love bug again. I kissed her for the first time yesterday. Everything I wish that it would be. Suddenly I forgot how to speak. Hopeless, breathless, baby, can't you see? Now I'm yeah. Oh. Now I'm speechless, over the edge, just breathless. I never thought that I'd catch this love bug again. Now I'm hopeless, head over heels in the moment. I never thought that I'd get hit by this love bug again. Oh, love bug again. I figured it out. I figured it out from black and white. Seconds and hours. Maybe they had to take some time. I know how it goes. I know how it goes. From wrong and right. Seconds in time. Did they ever hold each other tight? Like us, did they ever fight like us? You and I, we don't wanna be like them. We can make it till the end. Nothing can come between you and I. Not even the gods above can separate the two of us. Nothing can come between you and I. Oh, you and I figured it out. Saw the mistakes of up and down. Meet in the middle. There's always room for common ground. I see what it's like. I see what it's like for days and night. Never together, 'cause they see things in a different light. Like us, but they never tried like us. You and I, we don't wanna be like them. We can make it till the end. Nothing can come between you and I. Not even the gods above can separate the two of us. 'Cause you and I, We don't wanna be like them. We can make it till the end. Nothing can come between you and I. Not even the gods above can separate the two of us. No, nothing can come between you and I. You and I. Oh, you and I. Oh, you and I. We could make it if we try. You and I. Oh, you and I. I might never be your knight in shining armor. I might never be the one you take home to mother. And I might never be the one who brings you flowers. But I can be the one tonight. When I first saw you from across the room, I could tell that you were curious. Oh yeah. Girl, I hope you're sure what you're looking for. 'Cause I'm not good at making promises. But if you like causing trouble up in hotel rooms, and if you like having secret little rendezvous, if you like to do the things you know that we shouldn't do, baby, I'm perfect. Baby, I'm perfect for you. And if you like midnight driving with the windows down, and if you like going places we can't even pronounce, if you like to do whatever you've been dreaming about, baby, I'm perfect. Baby, you're perfect. So let's start right now. I might never be the hand you put your heart in, or the arms you hold you anytime you want them. But that don't mean that we can live here in the moment. 'Cause I can be the one you love from time to time. When I first saw you from across the room, I could tell that you were curious. Oh yeah. Girl, I hope you're sure what you're looking for. 'Cause we're not good at making promises. But if you like causing trouble up in hotel rooms, if you like having secret little rendezvous, if you like to do the things you know that we shouldn't do, baby, I'm perfect. Baby, I'm perfect for you. And if you like midnight driving with the windows down, and if you like going places we can't even pronounce, if you like to do whatever you've been dreaming about, baby, I'm perfect. Baby, you're perfect. So let's start right now. If you like cameras flashing every time we go out, oh yeah. And if you're looking for someone to write your breakup songs about, baby, you're perfect. Baby, we're perfect. If you like causing trouble up in hotel rooms, and if you like having secret little rendezvous, if you like to do the things you know that we shouldn't do, baby, I'm perfect. Baby, I'm perfect for you. If you like midnight driving with the windows down, and if you like going places we can't even pronounce, if you like to do whatever you've been dreaming about, baby, you're perfect. Baby, you're perfect. So let's start right now.
Look at you, Jakey. You're a Jenna sub. That's nice. And you're also a Halesby sub. I appreciate that, actually. I appreciate that a lot, actually. Two of one of my favorite streamers.
Doing it right.
Alright, hang on, we got fucking ads. Even though nobody's joining the fucking podcast, it's alright. I'm having fun just chilling here, but fucking around. It's all good. It's all good.
It's been a minute since I called you, just to hear the answer phone. Yeah, I know that you won't get this, but I'll leave a message so I'm not alone. This morning I woke up still dreaming, with memories playing through my head. You'll never know how much I miss you. The day that they took you, I wish it was me instead. But you once told me don't give up, you can do it day by day. And diamonds, they don't turn to dust or fade away. So I will keep you day and night, here until the day I die. I'll be living one life for the two of us. I will be the best of me, always keep you next to me. I'll be living one life for the two of us. Even when I'm on my own, I know I won't be alone. Tattooed on my heart are the words of your favorite song. I know you'll be looking down, swear I'm gonna make you proud. I'll be living one life for the two of us. I can feel your blood run through me. You're written in my DNA. Looking back in every mirror, I know you'll be waiting. I'll see you again. But you once told me don't give up, you can do it day by day. And diamonds, they don't turn to dust or fade away. So I'll keep you day and night, here until the day I die. I'll be living one life for the two of us. I will be the best of me, always keep you next to me. I'll be living one life for the two of us. Even when I'm on my own, I know I won't be alone. Tattooed on my heart are the words of your favorite song. I know you'll be looking down, swear I'm gonna make you proud. I'll be living one life for the two of us. I promise you that I'd do this, so all of this is all for you. Oh, I swear to God you're living through everything I'll ever do. So I will keep you day and night, here until the day I die. I'll be living one life for the two of us. I will be the best of me, always keep you next to me. I'll be living one life for the two of us. Even when I'm on my own, I know I won't be alone. Tattooed on my heart are the words of your favorite song. I know you'll be looking down, swear I'm gonna make you proud. I'll be living one life for the two of us. Oh. One life for the two of us. I'll be living one life for the two of us. We'll end just like we started, just you and me and no one else. I will hold you where my heart is. One life for the two of us.
Who's my third my first favorite streamer is I could name them in order if you want me to. First is Jenna, second Novaru, third Halesby, fourth QT Cinderella, fifth Mitch Jones. Wait, actually no. Hey, my fifth is K Bubbles. Sixth is Mitch Jones. I don't know. I could go through. I don't know, but that's kind of my sum up because those are the gist of like the people I actually normally watch all the time. To be honest. Good question though. All right, hang on one second. I gotta drink some water real quick, actually.
Wish that you could build a time machine so you could see things no one can see. Feels like you're standing on the edge, looking at the stars and wishing you were them. What do you do when a chapter ends? Do you close your book and never read it again? Where do you go when your story's done? You can be who you were or who you'll become. Oh, if it all goes wrong. Oh, darling, just hold on. The sun goes down and it comes back up. The world it turns no matter what. Oh, if it all goes wrong, darling, just hold on. Darling, just hold on.
Oh, nice.
It's not over till it's all been said. It's not over till your dying breath. So what do you want them to say when you're gone? That you gave up and that you kept going on. What do you do when a chapter ends? Do you close the book and never read it again? Where do you go when the story's done? You can be who you were or who you'll become. Oh, if it all goes wrong. Oh, darling, just hold on. The sun goes down and it comes back up. The world it turns no matter what. Oh, if it all goes wrong, darling, just hold on. Darling, just hold on. If it all goes wrong, darling, just hold on. Oh, if it all goes wrong, darling, just hold on.
That's nice, unverified. Oh, it's a joke? Okay, you're just fucking with. Alright, this one's good. I don't know if this. Alright, this might be good. Still might be good. I'll try this one. Even though it might not be the best, but out of all the shit, it probably is. Laugh. Why would I laugh? Oh, about the joke. I didn't think that's too funny. It wasn't that funny, to be honest.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'd be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the love road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things, see the different picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you're gonna be with me for the last ride. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Oh shit.
Away from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Oh, oh, ooh. Yeah. First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling stronger. With mom turned to a friendship, but friendship turned to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, that love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, and that line had to be crossed, establish it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gonna be with me for the last ride. So let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as it goes, and every road you take will always lead you home. Home. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Oh, yeah, yeah. Whoa. When I see you again, see you again. Oh, whoa, when I see you again.
Can Jake vs. All join you? Yeah, if he wants to, man. Just fucking knock. I'm waiting for people to fucking knock. Nobody's knocked yet. Nobody's fucking knocked yet. I've been waiting for like, what has it been already, an hour? It's been a fucking hour. Nobody's knocked yet. Exclamation point join in the chat. Wait. I would join, but I don't got cam. Oh. Maybe next year. Okay. Sounds good.
We go together Better than birds of a feather, you and me. We change the weather, yeah. I'm feeling heat in December when you're around me. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine in the pain, the tattoo inside my brain. And baby, you know it's obvious, I'm a sucker for you. You say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you, yeah. Any road you take, you know that you'll find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you, And you're making the typical me break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you. Yeah, don't complicate it, 'cause I know you and you know everything about me. I can remember all of the nights I don't remember when you're around me. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine in the pain, the tattoo inside my brain. And baby, you know it's obvious, I'm a sucker for you. You say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you, yeah. Any road you take, you'll find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you, And you're making the typical me break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine in the pain, the tattoo inside my brain. And baby, you know it's obvious, I'm a sucker for you, yeah. Say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you, yeah. Any road you take, you'll find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you, And you're making the typical me break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you. I'm a sucker for you.
Um,
Love is a burning thing. and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet. When hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. The ring of fire.
Wait, I didn't accept you. What do you mean? Did you knock? I didn't hear the knock. Did you knock? Knock again. Knock again. Knock again. I'll accept it. I'll accept it, buddy. I didn't see or hear you knock. That's my bad. Did you knock? I didn't see it. I didn't see it, man. I was looking at my OBS. I didn't see it. I didn't see it, man. If you knock, knock again. Knock again. I did not see it. Knock again. Oh shit, I am getting drunk. I can already tell. I'm not, I don't think I should drink anymore. Especially since I gotta get up. I gotta get up early. I gotta get up early. Fucking, what was it? What time do I have to get up? I gotta get up like 10. Because I still have to like get ready and shit. Okay. Yeah, knock again, Jakey. Knock again. Knock again, buddy, if you want in. You want it? You gotta knock. Waiting for you to knock. Don't come on, bro, me. Just knock. I don't see you knocking, man.
For all the times that you rain on my parade, And all the clubs you get in using my name. You think you broke my heart, oh girl, for goodness sake. You think I'm crying on my own, well I ain't. And I didn't wanna write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care or don't. But you still hit my phone up, and baby I'll be moving on. And I think you should be something I don't wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong. Yeah, I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. But when you told me that you hated my friends, the only problem was with you and not them. And every time you told me my opinion was wrong, it tried to make me forget where I came from. And I didn't want to write a song, cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care or don't. But you still hit my phone up, and baby I'll be moving on. And I think you should be something I don't wanna hold back. Baby you should know that my mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. For all the times that you made me feel small, I fell in love, now I feel nothing at all. I never felt so low when I was vulnerable. Was I a fool to let you break down my walls? Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself.
Oh shit! Dude.
There we go.
Finally. What's up,
Alright.
man?
There we go. What do you mean finally? I didn't see you knock the first time. My bad. What are you doing?
Oh, it's all good, dude. I was just wondering what the fuck you're not accepting. Oh, I gotta meet your stream here.
Mm.
So what's going on, man? How's it
Nothing
going?
much, just chilling, dude.
I like your singing, dude.
Okay, yeah, sure, whatever, dude.
It takes guts, man. It takes
What do you
guts.
mean it takes guts? It doesn't take nuts. Just fucking do it. I don't understand what you mean takes guts.
It does, dude.
Oh man, oh man.
So you're drinking? I wish I had something to drink.
I was a little bit. I'm not gonna drink too much because I actually have to get up early tomorrow.
Why? Why do you have to get up?
Can't say. I'd rather not.
What?
I'd rather
What?
not. I'd rather not say because I don't want to fucking spoil shit.
Are you gonna be on Jenna's or what? What's the deal here? You gonna be on Jenna's stream?
No, 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 no.
Podcast?
No, no, no. I'm on something, maybe. Potentially. I don't know yet. It's
Dude,
undecided.
what the fuck? You should invite me, Kappa. No? Dude, you like
I'd
those
rather
ones?
I'd rather it be a surprise though.
Oh,
I'll let you know that I'll let you know when then though. Not right now though. But
alright. So how's your day? How's your day going?
Good, good. You know, it's been chill,
Same.
laid back day. Didn't do much. I shaved. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I see it. It's
Yeah.
nice. Clean shave, man. I didn't shave. Can you tell?
I kind of shaved only because because of tomorrow, but whatever. It's not.
Oh, you gotta look sharp, man. Well, you already usually look sharp anyway with your suits and all that
I
shit.
I tried to, yeah. So what have you been up to? Nothing. Oh crap! Did you freeze? Oh god, he froze. Monka W.
Oh, we're
Oh,
back. Okay.
okay. you completely, you completely froze
internet.
right there. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
my internet fucked up, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
It was funny. I was like, oh shit, he's frozen.
Yeah, I turned your I had to turn your stream down to like 160 or something.
That's probably a good
So,
idea.
but that's cool, man. That's cool. You're gonna be on a stream, and that's sick.
Yeah, it's chill day.
Mitch's?
Chill
Are
day.
you gonna be on Mitch's?
What? No,
You gonna be
no.
on Mitch's
What?
stream?
No. Why would I be on
Why
Mitch's
not?
stream?
I don't know. Why not? That'd be
No.
sick, dude. You'd be surrounded by girls too.
Maybe when I go to Texas. I don't know. Maybe I don't know about that.
That'd be sick.
But I'm not probably not going till after TwitchCon if I do go to Texas. It won't be till after.
Okay. Yeah, I wish I could go to TwitchCon, but I don't know how. I don't even know who I'd want to see. You know?
It's expensive though.
Maybe
It's like,
Hills.
and no matter what, it's always gonna be like over. It's always over like close to $1,000 just to go to like a con. It's terrible.
Oh yeah. Well yeah, staying there is like what 200 a night.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Coke, I have Coca-Cola too, actually.
The only reason I ever go to
Can
cons,
though.
the only real reason I ever go to cons is just to hang out with people. That's all it is, you know. It's not really for the con itself. Cons, me, I don't really care less.
It'd be cool to go to the after party though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hanging with people, drinking. That's
Well, I
the
don't
gist
drink,
of it.
so that's the thing. I don't know if that's.
Well, you don't
gonna
really
be-
have to drink to hang out with people, but you'll be the only one that's not shit faced.
I'll be babysitting. You know?
You'll be
I don't know if I wanna be-
designated babysitter. I don't know
know
if that. I don't know if that's a job you want to take.
True, true. Any dreams? Any dreams lately, or?
Why do you have to bring? Why do you have to bring that up? Whoa!
I have to
Oh
bring it up.
God!
You know, I
Why?
have to
Why
bring
is
it
that?
up.
Why is that the thing you bring up? Oh my God! I hate you.
What'd you eat? What'd you eat? You went somewhere, didn't you?
I had Raisin Canes today. That's what I did.
I have no idea what that is.
It's chicken. It's
Oh,
chicken.
nice. Chicken's nice. Chicken's
Yeah.
surprised no one's joining, man. Sucks.
No. This is how it normally is. Unless it's that one fucking weird fucking dude. He's like, I am currently
What,
masturbating
Grizz?
to your. No, that fucking Indian dude. He's like,
Uh,
I'm currently masturbating to your stream. Or some shit.
I
Like
think
a
that's-
fucking dude.
isn't that Panda?
It might be. Fucking trolls, man. I hate that shit.
It's good content. Buddy.
Okay, dude. Good content, my ass.
You know it is.
I don't actually need people to make good content. I do it on by myself, even though my shit's
Oh
fucking
shit,
cringe.
Brad is gonna join. I think. You wanna sing? Let's actually. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I don't think you want to do that. No,
I don't think I'd want to sing.
No,
at all.
no. Oh God. I can't believe you even suggested that.
Hey, I might. You never know. I might get the courage. You know.
man.
See them guns. See who's got bigger guns. Yeah.
What? Me? I don't know.
Oh. Okay. I think yours are bigger than mine. I'll put mine away.
I may look like a twig, but I'm pretty fit actually, believe it or not.
How about you bench?
I haven't benched in fucking like 7 months or something like that. But I don't know. I do free weights and I lift like 50 pounds normally. I lift fucking free weights. So
So 25 each is what you're saying, not 50.
no,
like,
no, 50
total.
each hand.
Do it. Do
Huh?
it. Do it. Do 50 each. I want to see this.
Should I do
Oh.
it? I could do a workout stream one of these days. I don't know. That's fucking.
I just wanna see the dumbbells.
The problem I have is like the fucking garage is dark as fuck even with the lights on. Hey,
I
what's
know,
up?
but bring him in. You could carry. You said you had dumbbells. You could.
Yeah,
Carry
yeah, I
them.
do. Yeah,
I have a parrot on my shoulder.
yeah. I mean, nice cat.
It's cute. Cute.
I always find it.
Like, I'm
Fuck
almost
time.
forgetting it.
Fuck time zones are fucking weird. It's like fucking daytime where you're at, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's-
Well, she's all over my keyboard now.
How you doing, Brad?
I'm alright. Don't hit those buttons. Did the alinity throw over my shoulder?
Dude.
Oh god, no. No, let's not do that on my stream. No, no, no.
Hey, you get a live stream fails though if you do it.
No, 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 that's not
Milo!
If anything, that's bad for you, not me.
True. Very true. Oh, fuck, I feel average today.
How's your day been so far, Brad?
I've had barely much of a day. I woke up 2 hours ago after a night shift.
Oh,
Then I got a call saying that I don't have to come into work tonight, so I was like, fuck yeah.
nice.
As you can see, I'm a bit tired of the bags under my eyes.
Oh yeah.
If you can see it, like, I don't know if the
No,
quality's
no,
good enough.
I could tell. I don't know if I have bags under my eyes. I can tell. Yeah, I got a little bit.
Mm.
The fuck?
Mine are very obvious.
Yeah. I look like a
Any-
vampire from a TV show or a movie. No. You mean
Sure.
like what's that one movie? The Brad Pitt movie. What is it? Interview with a Vampire. That movie. If you've seen that.
No, never seen it.
It's a good movie.
Nah.
You should watch it.
Too young for that, I guess. Don't know.
Well, it's a pretty old movie, but it's pretty good. It has Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise.
True. Vampire Diaries, I know that.
Yeah.
Sister always made me watch it.
Yeah, I never watched it. I like Walking Dead or.
Oh yeah, I love The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead's okay.
Currently
least the
watching
first
Fear the
season.
Walking Dead at the moment. I think it's a new episode I gotta watch today.
It's nice.
I like how you say, like literally, they have sex. Okay, like that's something you want to watch.
Hey, can't diss it till you try it.
True. Oh well.
I wouldn't know.
Is
I
that a
don't.
con-
I,
is that a con?
I wouldn't know. I don't watch porn or anything like that. So
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep, I do.
my excuse for that, by the way, is like I feel like it taints the mind. Like if you watch that shit, you'll get addicted to it. Then when it comes time to actually have sex with somebody, you won't fucking be able to
Get it
perform.
up.
Yeah, you won't be able to
That's-
perform right because that you're so
It ha-
you're so like used to just like getting off to that. If that makes any sense.
I wouldn't say that's really the case, but you know,
It happens though.
maybe
Believe it or
different
not,
for
it
other
happens
people.
a lot. From what I've heard.
Have you noticed one thing? I couldn't be bothered wearing a suit this time because you're already wearing one. Didn't have to show you up.
Huh? True. Me and your mom watch porn all the time, and I can still get it. Okay, dude. All right, dude. All
Nice.
right. Good one. Good one, dude. Good one.
Lol W.
Did you guys pay attention to like all the shit that was announced at like Comic-Con and shit?
Some of it to do with Marvel, to be honest, but that's about it.
What did they announce?
What did they? Oh my god, you want me to go
With
through all
Marvel?
of it?
That's a lot.
There's a
just
lot
the
of
basic,
shit.
yeah.
Okay, hang on.
So phase, yeah, we're in phase 4 now, aren't we?
Yeah. What do we got here? Here's the entire lineup. All right, ready? First, May 2020, Black Widow movie.
Oh yeah.
Second, fall 2020, the Falcon Winter Soldier Disney Plus TV show. They're actually fucking doing TV shows to tie in with the actual like movies and shit. So it's like they're forcing people to watch the TV shows just to, you know.
It's a money
an
grab,
idea,
to be
yeah.
honest. You gotta go get Disney Plus to be able to watch it.
Well, no, otherwise you're gonna be kind of clueless going into the next fucking movie. That's what it is, basically.
Yeah, it's a smart
Right.
business
Yeah.
move.
And then after that is the Eternals with like Angelina Jolie and all that. Like it's very unknown. Like most people don't know what the Eternals are or whatever. But it's kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy where it was like people don't really know the characters and shit. But hopefully it's good. And then after that, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. You know, what's his name? The Mandarin. Finally, we actually get to see the actual Mandarin, not the fucking phony Mandarin that was in fucking Iron Man 3.
Sure. That's pretty good. I don't know about the Thor Love and Thunder one though. It seems a bit odd.
I think it'll be good because it's probably gonna be like comedic, like the last Thor movie.
I feel if Taiki Waititi, whatever his name is, can make it comedic and funny, it'll be good. But
It'll
like,
be good if it's like funny and shit. I think for sure
if
it'll
they
probably be good. If
bring it back into that bull crap where
No,
they had
it's not. I
Jane
guarantee
being
you-
this soppy thing. It's
I
just
don't
gonna
think
kill it.
I think
Even then, I feel like
I-
it's a gamble
I feel
having
like
her after
I-
she trashed on Marvel.
yeah, true. But
Bit of a gamble.
but I feel like they're gonna make it just like Thor Ragnarok, similar in a way.
I just don't understand how he can just pass on his powers.
I don't
Because
think
the
I,
comic-
like
I-
Marvel's done
in the
very
in the
good
com
at
in the
making
comic
things that are
book in the
not
comic
logical
books
seem logical.
in case you don't know, in the comic books how it goes down is like he ends up becoming unworthy and then she ends up taking the hammer.
How would he become like? How are they gonna do that? Like,
I don't
he's-
know. Maybe
He's
do
already
the
gone through a
maybe
story
do
arc.
maybe due to the fact that like he's overweight and shit now and shit. I don't know.
Well,
maybe.
he was still worthy to
Oh,
grab the
yeah.
hammer after
True,
when he
but
saw
I
his
don't
mum.
know.
So you know.
I don't know.
But I don't know how's the did he get rid of the hammer? Like I feel like Cap took it with him to take it back to the timeline that it was
Yeah,
in.
he did. Yeah,
So how does Jane get?
I don't know,
Mjolnir.
that's questionable actually.
Yeah.
That is a question too.
Like maybe they went back to Nidalee and made another one, but like
But how
just seems a bit odd
maybe
because there would be molds there still of it.
true. That is that's actually a big questionable thing. Like how did they get the hammer back?
But then again, because Cap didn't come back and he did some certain things, I feel like this is the reason why we're getting like
I think the most out of all the
series, like
ones
the Loki one. That's
out of
like
out of
different.
all the shows announced, I think the Loki one is the most interesting one to me.
Because it's
that-
falling on a different
That
timeline.
yeah, that and the Doctor Strange movie, Multiverse of Madness. I think it'd be
that
I
one's
think it'd
gonna be
be
a horror, it's
I
gonna be
think
great.
I think it'd be good to like see like a darker Marvel type movie.
And it, you know what? Like I like with the way they went with Endgame, how the multiverse and all that kind of stuff, because it's opened up like the possibility for a show.
It's
like,
actually
about Loki.
it's actually funny to me because that whole bit in like the Spider-Man movie, like he was talking about, he's from a different universe and shit, is actually legit, not like false. There's actually such a thing and shit. But he was fucking joking about it. He didn't think it was like a real thing.
I felt kind of like sad that he had to be Mysterio, the comic book Mysterio, and go down that track. I was like, oh, like it would have been cool if it was another hero, but like, oh well, I guess we're gonna have some kind of villain. But
yeah,
then,
it would
like, the very
honestly it would have been
ending-
It was pretty obvious because most Marvel movies, there's always has to be some type of fucking villain, no matter what.
Mm.
That's just
I
how
just found it
is,
funny
man.
with the very
It's funny
ending,
they
the last
I have
credit scene.
they have yet to not follow that kind of ordeal of pattern of like a movie where there's always gonna be a villain no matter what. Even every single movie, there's some type of villain. It'd be kind of weird if they didn't have a villain actually.
Like it
True
was the
Lord,
very
True
ending
Lord.
one though, like the very end credit, the one with the scrolls.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty funny. I like that. But then obviously with Peter.
That makes
getting
me
hanged.
that makes me question actually. That makes me question like, was he there like during the end game and all that, or was that the scroll? You know what I mean? Was that you know what I mean? Was that actually him, or was it the scroll the whole time?
Yeah, the scroll that got bloody dusted.
Yeah. No, even before that though, too. I wonder how long he was there.
Yeah. Because the scrolls have been there the whole time.
Yeah.
That's funny.
What about the
You don't
007?
ghost Nick Fury.
The what?
New 007. Are they gonna make that with
Oh
the girl?
God, no! Oh
What's the-
God. I think it's gonna be garbage, to be honest. I don't.
It's gonna be like Hobbs and Shaw, Fast and Furious. It's complete garbage.
One movie that is very questionable is the new Charlie's Angels that they're making. That's just iffy to me.
Who's starring in it? Who's the girls? Yeah, I just want to know who the girls are. You know.
Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, Elizabeth Banks, Ella Bolinsky, and Noah.
Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah. Well, she's supposed to be like the what's his name? She's supposed to be like the male version of who Bill Murray played, but like the
Charlie.
female version. Yeah. She's supposed to be Charlie.
It's gonna be cool.
I'm
Charlie's
kind of
Angels-
like
yeah, I
confused
like
as to why we're getting Thor: Love and Thunder before we're getting Asgardians of the Galaxy. Because like, I feel like they need. 'Cause
I think
obviously
the reason
getting
the
on ship. With
can I
with
honestly
them?
tell you why it's like that? They had to go and change things because of the whole fiasco with yeah, what's his name? Jim Gunn or whatever. You remember?
James
he-
Gunn.
Yeah, James Gunn. How he got fired and then they rehired him, and it fucked up the whole. It fucked up the whole like process of like them filming and shit.
I feel like they should have still like released Asgardians first, because like it throws the timeline for a loop as to like he gets on the ship with them. Now all of a sudden he's gonna have to go back to Earth at some point before any of their adventures.
I think maybe he somehow they're gonna make it to where like he gets off, he leaves the crew and then comes back or some shit. I don't know. It would make more sense that way.
But then again, like they didn't need to do that. They could have had the adventure, and then after that, him returning to Earth, and then.
It
leading
might
on to the next
actually
movie.
it actually might be better just in the fact that like they still have to introduce Adam Warlock in all this shit somehow.
Mhm.
So
Which will be interesting.
Who
I
do
just,
you- here-
I'm
here-
just, like,
here's
upset
my
that
here's
all the
my
old
here's
characters are
my
just
big
going.
question. Who do you think the big baddie is gonna be for the
Oh,
end of it all?
Fuck.
Since
Who
you
the hell
got
is left?
since you got like
Who
the
is left
since you
for-
got like the Eternals now in the mix, and then you also have Blade coming down the road too.
Well, that's
that-
not gonna be part of the MCU though, is it?
I think it actually is. Might be.
Hmm.
It's just not like necessarily like the first part of Phase 4.
Yeah. But he, what's the name of the World Eater?
Oh, you're talking about Galactus?
Galactus.
Maybe.
Yeah, Galactus. Possibility.
But the problem with that is like if they're gonna do that, they have to have the Fantastic Four.
Mm. They could hint to him, and then not have a big like fight. Like obviously with a lot of, I think it was like Phase 2 or Phase 3, they hinted towards Thanos before they actually got to the point where he was the big bad villain in your face doing all this shit. You got to have like that build up of like hinting to him
Awesome.
in end of credit scenes to build up to that point where he all of a sudden becomes that villain that fights them.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you got to think about it, Galactus. He's not a character or a villain that you'd see in one
What's
movie.
gonna
he
what's
gets
gonna be
defeated,
what's
it's
gonna be
over.
kind of weird is like the whole dynamic of like all the movies coming together now. Like, who's gonna be like the
Oh.
leader now of it all?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Who's gonna be the one that stands up to the plate and like kind of like leads them all together? If that makes any sense.
It's considering we're about to lose like majority of the ones that would have usually done that. No
Yeah.
Tony, no Cap. Thor, I'm guessing, is slowly just distancing in the MCU.
Well,
to disappear.
obviously that's the whole reason of like the Love and Thunder shit, because he's like giving up being Thor, if that makes any sense in a sense.
But then again, I don't understand why he would do that. He's literally not even that old. In terms of an Asgardian, he's not even middle-aged.
I don't know. I think it's a good storyline though. Like the whole storyline.
Like, I don't understand the whole him just disappearing entirely and just no longer becoming a part of the MCU. Like, cool, sure, get rid of Mjolnir. He can just have Stormbreaker. That doesn't require him to be worthy to hold. But like, I don't understand why, if he's not worthy, why does he lose his power to be able to use thunder and lightning?
It's a good question.
Like,
maybe it also has to do with the fact that Asgard is no more anymore. Like, there's no like actual Asgard anymore. Like, got destroyed.
well then, buddy, you think about it, like,
Because that's where the tree.
Norway and all
That's
those
where
areas are pretty much.
that's where like the Tree of Life and shit was from. Remember?
all of the stuff that, like, his powers and all that, he still had them when Asgard was gone.
Yeah.
Because like, his powers was not in the hammer, in the axe.
It's all
in him.
questionable too, and hopefully they somewhat answer it. Otherwise, it's just gonna be like, okay, what? This doesn't make sense. Like, how does he not have it anymore? You know what I mean?
Dragon's got it right. Asgard's not a place; it's a people.
I have no idea.
Jake,
Nerd
you seem
here
a bit
can answer a
outside
lot of
your,
the MCU possibilities and typical Marvel universe questions.
Well, I never watched
ahead.
any Marvel movies, so I don't know shit about 'em.
Really? You've never watched a single Marvel movie?
I think
Let me guess, you watched
maybe
DC.
Spider-Man. That's it. That's the only one.
Spider-Man.
Which Spider-Man?
The one where the dude cuts the boat in half.
Okay,
And,
so
he-
Homecoming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he does-
Homecoming.
So
Yeah.
the new Spider-Man's the
That's
ones
the
that are
last-
decent, not Amazing Spider-Man, the one that's like just disgusting.
Yeah, I don't really watch movies, dude. I don't have the.
That was a big
Money to
flop when
pay
they
for
went
that
to
shit.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 and then they decided to kill off his love of his life. It's like, yeah, that's smart. You've literally just killed the series now.
Well, here's the thing.
You're not wrong,
I think they
You're not wrong. Okay.
I think they did that because I don't know if you know this, like the inside like story of it all. The guy got in a fight with like the director and shit, and then he ended up getting fired. He fired him because of the whole shit. So then that was like mid-production or something like that. So they like finished the movie, and then after that, they're just like, fuck it.
Nothing beats the old Spider-Man, so I don't care.
That's kind of why they went the direction with the story that they went to, because they were actually going to do a different story. Actually, believe it or not.
What was the one with the first actor? I can't remember him.
You're
What's his
talking
name?
about
Sam.
No, the one with the
Sam?
redhead chick. What's the one where they kiss upside down?
the very
the-
Spider-Man, Tobey
very
Maguire.
first
What's
was
the
awesome.
Tobey
actor's
Maguire.
name? It was like
Tobey
Sam.
Maguire. I
Tobey
think.
Maguire.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, that was the best one, I think. Maybe
Yeah.
not.
Okay,
the-
They
okay.
were good.
I'd say
CGI
the
wise,
the
it's
the
not the MCU.
you guys can all agree the best Spider-Man movie out of all of them is the Spider-Man 2.
I feel like in terms of like
Like
Marvel
action and
title,
story
I would
wise,
really
it was
like-
good.
What about
I-
Best Batman?
Best
Let's
Batman?
change the subject to something
Oh,
that I can relate
buddy,
to. I like Catwoman. I think
I
Batman.
prefer
I think.
The Dark Knight Rises, I believe.
The one with the tank. It's a tank. The Batmobile is a tank. I don't like that one.
I don't-
It doesn't have the tank.
I think the Dark Knight was the best out of all, only because of like Heath Ledger. But
Oh no, Heath Ledger was fucking amazing.
I think that's what made like that the best Batman movie, to be honest.
Yeah, like obviously Batman Returns was pretty good, and then you had The Dark Knight, and then The Dark Knight Rises, and it's like I like Dark Knight Rises just because it was like really like full on. He wasn't like the best, the strongest at everything. He had to like.
I
pretty
thought
much get beaten down.
honestly, I think the ending of Dark Knight Rises was kind of lame. If I'm gonna be honest, he just
Who's
goes,
Christian Bale?
he just pretends like he kills himself and then just fucking retires.
No, that's the only thing you can do though. You,
Yeah.
as a superhero, you'd have to fake your death so that you can go back to your normal life. Basically, Andrew Garfield wanted to put his own spin on Spider-Man. He had a different vision to what the director had, and they butted heads about it all the time, and that's why they didn't make a third one. And I don't imagine box office went that well for them either, to be honest. So.
Oh no, it was terrible.
Oh, look who shows up.
And
after
the,
three
the
viewers.
main reason it was terrible is because everybody, even like the critics and shit, they knew before it even released that it was going to be a terrible movie, just because of like what they heard between like the director and the actor.
What's up, Steven? What's up?
It's nothing much. I do want to clarify one thing though.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Fred triggered me about this one thing. He's like, "Oh, they killed off Gwen Stacy, the love of his life, and what are they supposed to do with the movie right there?" Well, remember that the movie's called Amazing Spider-Man, which is actually the first line of the Spider-Man comics. Gwen Stacy does die in the same way, the exact same way. MJ is not even in that universe. Well, until like later she exists, but she's not really there. And then there's like a bunch, like it's like loosely based off of Amazing, and there's like Spectacular, and then there's Marvelous, there's Ultimate.
You know what I actually kind of hope though, Steven, if after like the Doctor Strange movie, if like the next Spider-Man movie, they actually do a multiverse shit with like different Spider-Man and shit, that'd be cool.
Well, they could try, but it'd be really confusing because they already did Into the Spider-Verse, and honestly, Into the Spider-Verse is already a good thing already because it's based off Ultimate Spider-Man with Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, and the original Spider-Man. They could do 2077.
I honestly think they might use that in a sense, like to bring back some of the villains they kill off. If that makes any sense, like have Mysterio come back and then have like the Sinister Six.
I don't think did he die, Mysterio?
I think he did. I'm pretty sure.
There's been in the Marvel universe. There's been 2 Mysterios.
Rey Mysterios or what?
Not that Rey Mysterio.
Well, I don't.
There'll only be one Rey Mysterio.
Is it alright if I kick back like this?
I don't care.
Fuck, I don't know if my glass desk can hold me.
That's what you do when you stream, man. Well, that's what you should do when you stream. Is like be completely relax as much as you possibly can.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, like when I stream or everything like that, it's just I completely relax. If you have any questions about MCU or the possibility of that, I can answer it. I can guarantee answer it. I'll tell you one thing though. In terms of the what's it called? The Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is one of my favorite comics and everything like that. The multiverse one is one of 2 things. It's they're gonna continue the story with oh shit, I forgot his name. Not Dormammu.
The one that was
not
the one that was
Dormammu.
taking all the powers away.
Not Dormammu. They already did Dormammu.
You're talking about the dude that turns evil. Is what you're talking about.
Yeah, he used to be
Yeah.
the Ancient's main
Apprentice,
and now he's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mordo.
Yeah, the one that-
Yeah, Mordo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mordo. Yeah.
So they're gonna do Mordo, guaranteed. It's pretty obvious. But since it's multiverse, they could do Shimagora. Now nobody fucking knows who that is unless you've read the comics or you've played Marvel vs. Capcom. But Shuma-Gorath is actually a very fucking significant villain that Doctor Strange fight. Galactus is not going to make an appearance. It's too late. They fucked up with the Fantastic Four so many fucking times, and
You don't think
The
they're gonna
first-
attempt Galactus again? You don't think so?
I reckon
if
it's a phase 5.
they can do Galactus, but they'll have to do it. There's too many complications. There's so many complications.
I
because they
honestly think they're gonna hold off for Galactus only because like since they have the X-Men property, eventually they're gonna do X-Men again and like somehow tie it in with everything else.
they would have to reboot Silver Surfer again.
Yeah.
That's the only way they can do it. Silver Surfer's
Yeah.
not, I like how some people just like, oh, Silver Surfer's from Earth, and it's like, no, he's not. He's not from Earth at all. Same thing with the Fantastic Four. Well, they did do a tie-in sort of because Captain
I don't even
Marvel-
think they have to necessarily have a Fantastic Four movie in general. They could just literally
they
have
don't.
They literally could just have the characters in a different movie.
No, because they just did
With other
because the easiest way to introduce it
Yeah.
is to have Silver Surfer and the Fantastic Four, but they actually found a way to do it already, and that's Captain Marvel. They have they did the Super Skrull. They showed the Skrulls.
Mhm.
So they all had to do is introduce the Super Skrull, and then they can introduce Galactus again. But then they have to introduce Venom when some crazy shit happens and Venom actually like takes over Galactus. You can like Google it. It's the craziest fucking thing ever. It's like you see a giant Venom Galactus.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's another big kind of thing because like Sony, kind of like
Sony
oh,
fucked it. Sony's been fucking around so hard with these
Yeah.
fucking things. Like, don't get me wrong. I actually kind of like the Venom from Sony.
Yeah.
People will shit on it, and they call it a superhero movie, and I fucking hate that. I see all the Rotten Tomato fucking video thing or the reviews and everything like that. It's like it's a failed superhero movie, and I was like, do you
Must be
even
an
know who
anti-hero.
Venom
But
is?
doesn't
He's an
doesn't
anti-hero.
Spider-Man-
Yeah.
Doesn't Spider-Man team with Venom to kill Carnage though?
I
Yeah.
actually
Kind of
Yeah,
a
he does.
superhero. So
Because the
They
enemy
introduced
of your
Riot.
enemy is
Like
your
they
friend.
introduced Riot at the very fucking beginning, and I was kind of like, okay, well, Riot doesn't show up until like way later, and they didn't have anybody else. They didn't have Phage. Didn't have Lasher. They had Riot.
they
didn't
kind
have
of
the other five.
they kind of teased one of the other ones though.
They teased Carnage at the end,
Yeah.
but just kind of
Well,
like,
no,
really
not just
confusing.
Carnage. They teased the other one with the doctor, or whatever. Remember? Because he like left her in the cage with one of them, and then she ended up getting taken over by that shit, and then escaped somehow. Like it got away.
I can't remember because I know almost every
What's her
symbiote
name?
that
The
exists.
the female one. That's
You mean the symbiote that's yellow?
Yeah.
That's Phage. Wait,
Yeah.
is it Phage? Actually, hang
I'm
on.
not sure, but that I'm pretty positive that's what they were kind of hinting at with the doctor and how like she got left in the cage with that one, and then it escaped somehow. It got away.
Thank you for the.
Oh no, Phage is yellow though.
Yeah.
No, I can't remember who is that one. Only a true nerd would know what the
James.
actual race of the symbiotes are
All
called.
day 92. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that.
No idea, to be honest. I have no idea.
No, but that was the other one besides Carnage that was kind of like teased in that movie.
It would make sense since they put Riot in there already.
Yeah.
But the stupid thing is they made it look like because in the movie they were just like
I think it's dumb that like they showed the fucking broken glass, but they didn't actually show like her escaping as the fucking thing. If that makes sense. I wish they would have done that.
well, you gotta leave it mysterious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah, of course, yeah. There's
makes
well, that's the way it's been done. Well, Sony hasn't done it that way. They fucked up big time.
Yeah,
several times.
Sony always fucks up their movies. I swear to God.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man.
And then there's just fucking Marvel, who by themselves somehow will partner with Sony and actually make it work. And then Sony's like, oh, well, we'll go do that ourselves next time. And then they just fuck it up again.
Mm-hmm.
Because with Sony, I will agree on one thing in terms of the Amazing Spider-Man series. I hated it. I thought it was fucking awful. But there's one thing I will say I actually like. I like the remake version of Electro. I like Electro. I don't care there was Jamie Foxx. I just like the character.
Oh.
Maybe Jamie Foxx did a better character for that, but honestly, the remade character for Electro is great. I liked it. Everything else is shit. Green Goblin was shit. It's fucking awful.
I think
Green Goblin was
honestly, you know
awful.
what was kind of dumb about the Amazing Spider-Man 2? It kind of felt like the same repetitive shit like from Spider-Man 3, where they had way too many villains all in one fucking movie.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, the third. That's the problem with the third one that I said. They just try to do way too much. It's like fitting 10. It's like trying to fit 15 pounds of things into a 5-pound bag. It's like way too much shit.
What
It's
was
too much
kind of
to
what was
just,
kind of
like,
what was
focus
kind
on
of
and-
shitty? What was kind of shitty is like for like the third Spider-Man movie, how like at the very beginning, you know, you got the black suit and all that shit. It was kind of teased, you know, Venom the whole way through, but we didn't really get Venom until like the last act of the movie, not even like 5 minutes of the movie, and that's pretty much it.
Harold Ramis did a pretty good job, especially with 2, but 3 was just
Because let's be
No.
honest, the Spider-Man 3 movie was more of the Sandman movie. That's what it was. It was literally just Sandman.
great
pretty much
Sandman
it,
story.
yeah.
Honestly, great.
Oh no,
Sandman
that
story.
Sandman was the great. I honestly think Sandman was pretty great in that movie. Like overall, the guy who played it and shit, it was good.
They did that in the comics too, but
Yeah.
that one he had like a self-realization. He's like, I gotta make things right. But in the comics, he's just like, I should make things right. But fuck it, this is easier. You all like Endgame? Oh god.
I liked it.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it was
God.
okay. I liked it. I kind of question. You know what I question most is like at the very end when like Captain America Steve Rogers goes back and like puts everything back in place and then he stays back in time. Is there
And
technically
then he stays back in time.
yeah?
And he just
Is
fucks
there
up the timeline
technically two
anyway.
Captain Americas then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
There-
yeah. So they're going-
otherwise
they're
it
go-
would make sense.
They're not doing the grandfather. They're not doing the grandfather theory for that. It's literally it's 2 worlds or it's 2 timelines.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've made
But they weave
multiple
back
timelines.
together. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they weave back together. So at one point he's still on the other timeline, and then at the end, when he's there, he knows everything that already happened. So the original Captain America cannot know. He could not know. Even though he was stupid and they fought each other, and he was just like, this is
Also, he
weird."
can't know anyway because like the time frame that he actually went back is like in what was it, the 70s or the 8? Was it the 70s? I think that he went back.
No, it was
That's
like
No,
the-
it was
it was
earlier
back
than
well-
40s.
was
It
it?
was just after World War II, wasn't it? Yeah, it was just
It was
after World War II.
it was just in the beginning of World War II. So it's like
Oh.
1941, 1942.
But that was actually way after like he went into the ice though, so he would never really know anyway.
Oh, afterwards, yeah, that could
Yeah.
have been like maybe a couple
Yeah.
years after or whatever. But yes, he got to go back in time, and he got to have a life with Peggy. Okay.
And then he caused a rift in a timeline, and now things are not going to go the way that they actually wanted it, where he came back and then everything's back to normal.
He got to have, but he got to have.
I'm actually
have a life.
I'm actually very
Yeah.
curious how the Loki show is gonna play out. Like if he's gonna like fuck with the timeline and shit, like fucking
Well,
with
it's
shit, how
saying
he's gonna
on
change
that
things.
different timeline now, so like,
Yeah.
That's the thing. They're gonna have to introduce the way to. Loki's kind of like a real. He's a
Also,
real.
you know what doesn't really make sense to me? If he took the cube, right? He took the cube with him at that time. Like, doesn't that fuck everything else up? Like, if
it
the,
fucks
one
up
of the
that timeline.
if-
That's why they
if
have to
one
go
of
to a
the-
different time where the
yeah.
stone was there.
yeah, if one of the stones is not there anymore, that's kind of weird to me.
Well, they had to take the pieces on certain. They had to take it to very certain points
Yeah.
where thereafter wouldn't have affected everything as much.
Well, technically that affects it if it's not there at all anymore. So,
Yeah, I
is
know
my point.
because then if he
You
didn't
can't
ha-
change the past that much.
yeah, but then the one thing that's actually really confusing about the whole thing is that everything that happened to that point was because everything in the past happened or whatever
Uh-huh,
like that. This is
yeah.
why there's multiple timelines because if they went back,
It
okay,
also is kind of questionable because like the Thor: The Dark World was after that, right? So that's like if Loki's not there, so he technically didn't like help Thor at all or anything like that.
yeah, and
You
then
can't change the past.
first
it just
Avengers?
split and made
Yeah.
another timeline.
Yeah.
it's like the first Avengers all over again.
Yeah.
The Space Stone, then that never happened. Then Iron Man never went through that fucking the other side of the world
yeah.
or through the portal.
Mhm.
Therefore, never having anxiety. Therefore, never having the whole thing that happened in Iron Man 3. It's just like
it just splits off into a
yeah,
split
it's called the
timeline.
butterfly effect. It just gets
Crazy.
worse and worse.
Mm.
But yeah, that's the only way they were able to do it. They had to do multiple timelines.
That's why they had to introduce Doctor Strange in the way they're showing the multiverse and Ant-Man with the multiverse and showing that there's different times. They're not the same realities. They're all different.
Well, actually, hang on. There's two different things. The multiverse is different from the microverse. Okay, the microverse is not the same as the multiverse. That's a different thing. Like they haven't even shown Molecular Man, and he's literally like the strongest thing that exists. But they're probably never gonna show him because he's kind of like
Trump card.
that's not really a trump card. He's just kind of like, no, he's not good. He's evil. He's just kind of like.
He's
have to
not-
read a lot to
He's
see him
not
or
like
whatever.
he's not mainstream.
He's
is what
not
you're saying.
mainstream. He's not
Yeah.
mainstream. He's kind of like you have to kind of delve and find him
Yeah.
at first.
When Cap kisses Peggy's granddaughter, he's kissing his granddaughter. Not quite.
That all of a sudden when you read that and he said that, it totally reminded me of the time travel thing with Futurama and Fry kisses his grandmother. And it's like who's my grandfather? You are, you idiot.
Yikes.
One thing I'm really actually kind of curious of is like, are they gonna like continue? Is the Hulk still gonna be around, or they're gonna just
Yeah.
like?
They've only just hit the point where
They
he's
don't-
like
they-
now Professor Hulk. They can't really just like ditch
Yeah.
him and just make him disappear now.
Yeah,
It's like he's
so-
just hit a new arc in his story.
They can't do from now. They kind of did it, but it's not truly it. They did Planet Hulk, sort of.
Yeah,
but not
sort
really.
of Planet Hulk, not really.
Yeah,
but
because like the whole planet they were on, and then the gladiator outfit. And
I don't
and
think
shit
they'll
like that.
attempt like a Planet Hulk thing, honestly.
No,
since
they
that was
can't-
pretty-
they
it was
can't do
pretty
it now.
similar, to be honest.
They'd be backpedaling if they had to.
Mm. And it seemed a bit weird because like
They can introduce Scar.
he
They
isn't a
can do.
species. He's just a guy that had too much gamma radiation and caused a mutation in his body to cause the Hulk.
People were like saying that they should introduce like a She-Hulk to the whole fucking universe.
I got a photo of Buddy Haley like that.
Oh yeah,
That's funny.
I remember that photo. I remember
Yeah,
that
that was great.
There are two things that can continue with the Hulk. They can do Scar, which is the son of Hulk, and they can do Maestro.
I
if
think
they do-
Maestro is better.
If they do Maestro, everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on?" Everyone's gonna be really confused. It's gonna be awesome, but it's gonna be really fucking confused. If there's anybody that can absolutely destroy the Earth and fuck up everything, Maestro could do it, and everyone would never see it coming.
I agree with like what they said. They're never gonna do like an actual like Hulk movie, solo Hulk movie again. I don't know why. But they just feel like Hulk's like a side character they just throw in with everybody else. Yeah.
Well, he's like obviously before the way Hulk was, he wasn't really that kind of person that you could do a solo movie for.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
I think they're right though. It's
I know
best to like have
storytelling.
him as.
But then
have him
again,
as,
he
like, a character sort of with
technically he
everybody else.
had his solo movie already
Yeah.
because they're like, oh yeah, change actors, but we'll just pretend like it didn't happen, kind of thing.
They can't really do too. I don't know. The fucking. I do want to say the first Hulk movie, I actually liked because it was very hokey and comic book style.
Yeah.
I actually like that styling.
I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool to bring back the Abomination though. I think it'd be cool.
The second one, it was good.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say it's better. It's good in its own way, but there is something in
Because
that movie that
technically that's the same universe because they did have that tie-in with fucking Tony Stark and this shit. So technically it's the same universe.
did they do that at the end of?
Yeah, they did. They
the
did at
first one?
the second Hulk movie. The second.
No,
Hulk
the second one, yeah, but
Yeah.
not the first one.
No, not the first one. No.
No, thank God. That would fuck.
And it's
everything
actually
up.
funny because it was actually brought up. The guy that played the Abomination, he said, if they're ever down to bring back, the character, I'm down to replay him again.
Edward Norton.
No, the guy who played the Abomination. I forgot what his name is.
Oh yeah, super soldier guy.
Yeah.
I know who that actor.
I
is, I
actually
just
that
don't
was the
remember.
one thing I liked about that movie. That guy, I liked him as like the character, the way he like played the character.
There is you know what pissed me off in that movie more
What?
than anything? Mr. Blue.
Oh yeah, Mr. Blue.
When he got the blood, he's like, "You didn't give me enough blood, so I had to concentrate it and make."
And then
more."
he had
That's
just like a whole
like a
fucking
lab
storage
full of it,
unit.
and I was like, "That's
Like,
not possible."
yikes.
Even if there was
No,
like,
that
some kind of
that
crazy
right there,
technology.
that right there though is like that scene right there when he like showed all that shit. I was like, okay, yeah, he's a mad scientist. You shouldn't fuck with this guy. No.
And then they had him get the open wound and the blood
Yeah.
going in, and his head starts changing and shit. It's like, oh great, now we're gonna have a leader. It's great. I thought they were gonna go with that, and they'd be like, "Oh, it's gonna be the sequel, guys," and I'd be like, oh, "Please don't." But nothing happened, so thank God for that.
It actually would be cool if they, how like the cartoon Hulk series, how they had like all the different Hulks, Red Hulk, Blue Hulk, all that. That'd be cool if they had that shit, like somehow like introduce that.
See, that's the only problem is it's very
Red
hard
Hulk
to
would be
try and introduce
amazing to
that.
add right now, honestly.
You know who Red
It'd be
Hulk
very
would?
hard
You
for
know
them
who
to
Red
do
Hulk
that.
would be, right? The General. The dude who's the general. He was
Hey,
actually in the
not
movies
everyone
before.
was supposed to know that.
Oh,
It was a big fucking deal when they finally found out who it was.
oh. My bad.
Hmm.
But actually, I think it'd be cool if he actually played like the actual Red Hulk. That'd be cool. Because believe it or not, I believe he still is technically like there was kind of hints towards it, like Easter eggs, like in like the Avengers movies or whatever, when he's like talking to the Hulk and shit. He's kind of hints like he still wants to, recreate that kind of like scenario of like becoming the Hulk and shit.
Well, we still don't. I don't remember them being a blue Hulk. I know there's a red. I know there's a red Hulk. I know there's a green Hulk, and I know there's a gray Hulk. That's it. And gray Hulk is like holy shit, Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the
I actually learned something
Apex
that's
Hulk.
actually kind of funny. Like when they first like made the Hulk character, he was originally supposed to be like a tan type color, not green. And so
he was
the
supposed to
printing,
be gray.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
actually
gray,
supposed to be gray.
yeah, and the
And then
the printing came out wrong.
The
some
ink
shit.
came out wrong and it became
Yeah.
green. That's
That's actually funny.
like a really like amongst
Like
comic book readers, a very popular story.
imagine if that never happened. Do you think Hulk would still be as popular as it is if he's fucking gray?
Honestly,
You never know.
no, I would probably say no.
Um,
I think the green actually, like, because green is. Think about gamma rays. What
Yeah.
color do you think of gamma rays when you first
Green.
hear it?
Green.
Green.
Yeah.
I don't even know actually if it's green. I know in fucking Marvel it's green. Everything else, like gamma, could be like fucking pink for all I know.
It just goes to show that like everything happens for a reason. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, look, gamma rays are like red.
They have no color at all, apparently.
I don't know. There's a spectrometer that just shows it as red. Does microwaves and gamma rays have the same color? Technically, they don't have a color. Oh, fucking internet! You make me fucking laugh.
So I have a good question for you, Steven. Since like they're starting off Phase 4 with like Black Widow, what do you think is the big ordeal with that? Like obviously they're doing it to like start off Phase 4, so
It
like,
depends. I don't know what is it a movie? Is it a series?
it's a movie, and it's supposedly to take place. It's a prequel and takes place like that whole Budapest scenario that they talk about all the time. You know, Hawkeye and her what happened to Budapest.
Oh shit! Wow,
Yeah.
the original, yeah. So they're
And it
gonna
has
show-
Taskmaster in it, and it has a couple other characters.
yeah.
and shit.
So it
and like
so
the Russian Captain America who's played by the dude who plays the sheriff in Stranger Things or whatever.
okay. So
Really?
Yeah,
if they introduce
Bloody
that,
David Harbour.
yeah.
Fucking the super soldier.
Yeah.
What? That seems weird.
I
He doesn't
only-
seem fit enough for that.
My only concern is
You
the
say that,
final
yet
one
he
for
played
the-
fucking Hellboy. Do you remember that? He just recently played fucking Hellboy.
Didn't
you
Ron
not see
Pearl
that
do
movie?
Hellboy
What?
like twice? Didn't Ron Pearl do?
Yeah, he
Hellboy?
did. He did that too. But they just made a recent Hellboy, and he was in it.
My only concern with that is that if they're doing the initial meetup with Black Widow and Hawkeye
Mhm.
for that bit, which
And
it also-
Taskmaster is supposed to be like the main villain in that Black Widow movie. So.
Really? Because
Yeah.
Taskmaster can be involved with AIM, and then if AIM is included, that means there's a MODAK, and if there's a MODAK, finally.
I don't know. There wasn't anything announced like for MODAK, but he might be like a fucking surprise.
Because look at
character.
everything that's
You
been
never
so
know.
far. There's
Yeah.
been Hydra, but where the fuck is AIM? There hasn't been a single AIM. Not even a reference.
Yeah, true. And always strapped. Yeah, they do know.
And if there's a Taskmaster, that guy better be like the most charismatic fucking actor ever, man.
They from what I understand, like at Comic-Con, they showed like a little bit of the movie, and they showed like a scene with her fighting against Taskmaster, and how they mirrored every move that she made. He mirrored the same and shit.
Yeah, it's his power.
Yeah.
It's one of the. I always looked at Taskmaster as like the wisecracking kind of like mercenary with the mouth.
It kind of
thing.
interests me,
But the-
like even for like the new Avengers game that's coming out, next year. They kind of like showed that like the main villain is like Taskmaster. It's kind of weird.
I like Taskmaster as a villain though. It's just like he's a villain that trains other villains. Well, he's a mercenary that trains other mercenaries.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. It's this easy setup. Granted, when they first showed him in the comics, it was goofy and shit like that. I'm still upset how they did Ultron.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you
that
not
was
like about Ultron?
There's not going to be because they finalized it. Ultron is ongoing. He doesn't stop. He literally keeps going. Because there's like a new version of Ultron as well. Like there's many because Hank Pym's the one that created Ultron in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
original
yeah.
universe, and they had just like whoops, Bruce Banner and Iron Man made it, and then but he's like a self-evolving fucking creation of man. It's
It
like,
kind of honestly, that's the one thing about like Marvel movies that I don't really like. It's like they kill off all their villains little by little, and then it's like, what are they left with? You know what I mean?
yeah. If they make Ultron come back or something like that when he went into like space or something like that, that would make sense, and that would also be great because then I can do the Ultron 3000 shit.
What doesn't make sense to me is like Ultron's supposed to be like super smart, and intelligent and shit. It's like you would think he would like have some kind of like precaution in case like things didn't work out when the way he
Maybe
wanted.
he does.
Yeah.
Wait, what is all of Phase 4? Here, let me see. Phase 4. Let me see here. Black Widow. Okay, that would be exactly that. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Okay, that introduces the new leader of the Avengers. Eternals.
Do you know?
Fuck
Do
yes.
you know the backstory of that like TV show, Falcon and Winter Soldier, or no?
It has to do with what's it called?
Well, it has to do with like at the end of Endgame how like he gives up his shield to Falcon or whatever. Like he gives up the mat.
Technically, Bucky takes it, but it'll be the continuation of like.
But I think the
recruiting
story
for the Avengers.
I think the main story of like that TV show is like the government doesn't want him to be Captain America. If that makes any sense. They don't want him to be Captain America.
No, that nobody wants to be Captain America, but someone has to lead the Avengers.
No. What's his name? Falcon wants to be, Captain America, but the government doesn't want him to and doesn't allow him to. That's what.
How do you know which one's a TV show and which one's not?
It shows the Disney Plus thing at the bottom of it.
Oh, Disney Plus is it's a show.
Yeah.
WandaVision. Oh God.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's gonna fall on another different timeline as well because I don't think Vision's alive.
Well, that's the thing though with like her powers and shit. Maybe somehow
it might actually not have to do with anything with Vision at all. WandaVision actually.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do with Vision at all.
It might have to pertain with House of M. That's my guess.
But I think actually that TV show makes a lot of sense because maybe her dealing with like Vision's death, she couldn't handle it, and then that's where the multiverse of madness comes in.
That's how House of M happens.
Yeah.
Because they can't bring him back because they can't undo the Infinity Stones being destroyed.
No.
No, they can't.
But he's an AI though, so I don't see how.
Yeah, but they never managed to fully disconnect all that stuff so that he wouldn't.
Yeah.
The Mind Stone was basically his being, is how he was created.
They didn't fully properly remove it while keeping him intact in time.
I think that's actually kind of funny because, like, in the comic books, that wasn't necessarily how it was, how Vision was. Like, he would, you know what I mean?
No.
Like he didn't need an Infinity Stone.
He didn't need it. No.
Yeah.
There's only one person that needs an Infinity Stone. Adam Warlock, and they never did him, which is a surprise. They had Thanos and everything. No Adam.
Maybe
Warlock.
they're holding Adam Warlock off for something else. Maybe that's why. I mean, they did tease him in the Guardians 2 or whatever.
Yeah, Kang the Conqueror. I guess I don't know. It's my only.
No, they'll probably just be holding on to him.
Yeah, I think they're holding on to him, but I think that's kind of like the main reason they rushed to introduce Captain Marvel was for fucking Thanos. That if that makes any sense.
And they have What If as well.
Yeah, What If's supposed to be like a cartoon series,
comic,
but they're all like voiced by the actual actors, which is cool. Still, even though it's a cartoon.
And then
shit.
Hawkeye's a series.
Yeah.
Loki's a series. Jesus, all these series.
Hawkeye's supposed to most likely introduce what do you call it, Kate Bishop in the Hawkeye series, if that makes any sense.
It's quite a possibility.
I have nothing to say. I have nothing to contribute to these fucking combos.
Yeah, because you're not a Marvel
I
guy.
have no.
He's like, "What's
He's just like,
fucking nerds, man."
Marvel is trash. Okay, Marvel is trash.
I think it's gonna
It's
be
cool,
cool. I
dude.
think
It's
it's gonna be
cool, but I just
honestly.
am so
That's
far
one thing I'm
behind.
looking forward to is like seeing like the
Okay,
actual,
fine.
seeing the
fine.
actual like Mandarin, because if you know like his powers and shit, it's pretty cool. Like he can transform and shit.
They fucking butchered the Mandarin.
Oh, you mean in Iron Man 3?
Oh yeah.
No, that was a joke. That wasn't the real Mandarin at all. Like even
They
did
do
you-
a cop out of a cop out.
yeah, no.
Well,
did you
actually, no. That makes
you
sense.
not-
He
did
didn't
you
have
not-
the rings? He
yeah,
didn't
no,
have the rings.
No, but did you not see there was a small like short film where it shows him in prison with all the other baddies, like the hammer tech guy and all that, and the guy's like talking to another prison inmate. It's like, and he sends him a note. It's like the real Mandarin is pissed at you for trying to pretend to be him and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Wow.
that was a
There is-
teaser.
Were talking about some other thing in the past about Thor or what like that about
Yeah.
Stormbreaker and whatnot.
Yeah, if the hammer's destroyed, like, are they gonna make another one?
No, it's not destroyed. They have he has Mjolnir and he has.
I thought Cap took
Stormbreaker.
it back with him.
Yeah, he took it back with
Did he
him.
take it back?
Yeah, he
with him?
did. He did. It showed
Yeah, he
him
took it
like
back
took it
because
taking
they had
it
to
back.
return it.
Yeah,
Well,
he,
otherwise
took,
it fucks
he
up
took the stones
timelines.
and the
Well, since
the
he
hammer
has
back.
Stormbreaker right now, and they
That-
can
Actually, you know what? That actually makes more sense now because that's why they introduced why he was able to wield it is so he could actually take it back with him. If that makes any sense. Now it
Yep,
actually makes
But
sense.
there's
why-
also Thor has Stormbreaker. He's fine.
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
not gonna have it. For,
Stormbreaker
he's not
doesn't
gonna have it for
require
long.
to be. You don't have to be worthy to have Stormbreaker either, though.
No.
But he's not gonna have it for long, because if there's a Thor movie, this one's called Love and Thunder, so it might be contributing to the Guardians of the Galaxy a bit of that, and he's going out into space. So he has
So-
Stormbreaker, and he's going out into space. If anyone's a nerd, then I'm pretty sure they're gonna understand that. Well, there's only one person that can involve with that. Fucking Beta Ray Bill.
Oh.
God damn.
But they didn't really
They
announce.
taste to him.
They didn't really announce that they were gonna introduce Beta Ray Bill though. That's the thing.
They don't have to.
Well,
They
no,
could
but they
just be like,
teased him in bloody Ragnarok, being at the top of the bloody, or almost at the top of the building. Of
He d- he's
what's
a
it called?
strong as fuck dude, but he without the hammer. He's strong as fuck.
Yeah.
He had the hammer because he's worthy of having it, and then Thor had had Mjolnir back or something like that, and then, or they can just do some kind of crazy shit where they'll be like, look,
What
a
do-
new
what are your-
Mjolnir.
What are your thoughts of them like bringing back Jane Foster though, and like having her be like Lady Thor though?
After she like trashed on the
After
series
after
because
she
of
like
being
trashed the
removed
whole
from
shit.
it.
I think it's a really weird decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird direction to go. It's a gamble. Like it could go
especially
either way.
especially
They have to do female Thor,
especially
though.
seeing her being like an aggressive type, actor after like her being like a softie throughout like the fucking first and second fucking movie, if that makes any sense.
Mm.
It's just that they have to go with female Thor now because it's just like, well, it's topical. It's like that's the comic that's pretty much out
Yeah.
now. So, they're probably gonna give Stormbreaker. They're probably gonna introduce. My guess is they're gonna probably introduce Beta Ray Bill, give Stormbreaker to Beta Ray Bill, and then he'll go off, and then that'll be the end of that because they're not gonna do a movie with Beta Ray Bill. As much as Beta Ray Bill is an awesome character, not gonna do that. And then they're somehow gonna be like Mjolnir survived all this time, and then they're gonna be like.
How
Yeah.
does it survive though if it was broken? That's what I don't
I feel like
understand.
they just
Because that fight never probably
literally.
happened. Something else happened. Who
Hmm.
knows? Because the timeline's fucked up. You know that. We all know the timeline's fucked up. That they could rewrite shit because the timeline's fucked up.
Maybe.
Remember
Yeah,
the
but I feel
Aether
like
thing as
they've
well? That fucked up the whole Dark World.
I feel like they've taken things though. They've taken the stones from timelines that not necessarily are theirs because obviously there is other. Like they went back in time, but then there's also the possibility you can't really change the past per se. That's why they had to return it. Otherwise, it splinters off and creates an alternate universe that way while yours
That's-
continues.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
Like
everybody,
that's what.
now everyone knows why why Iron Man had to stay alive.
This is kind of exactly why when you deal with like fucking multiple timelines and shit, it gets fucking confusing as fuck.
Well, he had to be the one to stay alive because he would in that scenario where he was going to take the stone in that exact moment was going to happen.
Yeah.
Whereas probably every other timeline, Thanos would have got it again and snapped and just deleted everything again.
Also, what you
Because-
know, you know what also is kind of questionable, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, remember that one scene with like Captain America in the elevator where he tries to take the staff from them?
Hail Hydra.
Yeah. Doesn't that fuck up the timeline too? Because now they think
Yes, it
he's fucking.
does.
No, doesn't that like that
And
doesn't make
it's
sense to me.
It's a takeoff to for those that probably
Where
don't
where
know,
they think he's a
Amer-
bad guy
Ameri- Cap-
now.
No, but in the actual comic, Captain America does say "Hail Hydra" and he means it. So it was different. That one was like a ha ha to that. That was I think that was a what if.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Give me a second.
But then again, it's like it's a different. They like she explained it when the Hulk went to her to get the time stone. It's
Yeah, that's right.
literally, it's a splinter universe.
Yeah.
It's another universe that the reason why they had to return all was to not let that universe continue. That new universe. That's the whole point. That's why they had to return everything at the exact moment they took it, so that it just goes back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't change the past or change the future.
Well, that's
and cause a alternate future.
that's what I don't get with like the cube though, because he literally just got away with the cube and.
But what happened there was pretty much just showing that alternate universe, which can happen because things didn't exactly get all
Yeah.
fully returned, because obviously Cat went
Yeah.
back to the past and like made it like so that alternate universe can still be a thing.
Yeah.
You want to be an expert in time travel? Watch the show Primer.
Oh no.
You will be an absolute master, and you'll have a degree in time travel by the time you finish that series. Because
I have a good question for you though. What do you think's gonna happen with like the DC, since really they weren't even at Comic-Con this year, to be honest, besides like CW.
I hate
shit.
DC.
Yeah.
They just keep fucking up.
They
They're just
do.
so bad at it.
DC is dropping the ball. They could have done so well. and
I'll admit, like, their TV shows are doing well, but their fucking movies suck ass.
Their TV shows are great. Will I be able to time travel? Yes. If you go up into space, and then you can and you go around the Earth, and when you come back down, time dilation comes into effect. So you have traveled.
Isn't that what happens
into
when
the
people
future.
go be astronauts, when they go fucking travel far
Yeah.
fucking way, and then they
Yeah,
come
the
back?
time that elapsed
Yeah.
for them is significantly shorter than the time that goes on the Earth.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Same thing would
Because our
happen if you were near a
perception of
black hole
time is grounded to our planet
Yeah.
and where we are.
because of gravity.
I just think I think it's a weird concept, because like they necessarily don't age as fast as like
Yeah, no,
Earth
they would
will.
age. They would age.
The
not,
same rate,
Not
or
the same. No, they would not age the
Yeah.
same as Earth. They would
Yeah.
age
a
during
lot
their
quicker.
Time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Time and space is a crazy thing.
Yeah,
He omega walled me. All right.
they could
fucking James.
they could leave. They could leave like what like 40 years and then leave for a long ass fucking time. Come back and they're fucking old.
We should
Mhm.
go to a different planet. We can't even reach another planet.
Yeah, we can't
That's
even
inhabitable.
Get to Mars.
That's
and do
habitable.
it.
If
Mars.
that makes
we
any
have
sense.
to terraform Mars, and that would take in our lifetime. Like even in our like children's.
It's actually funny
children's
because
lifetime.
it's actually funny
So-
because Elon Musk like pushes a big ordeal, like eventually it's gonna be a thing, but it's not anytime soon.
Well, the thing, they could get on there and live on there, but not change it so that they can live without environmental suits.
Mhm.
Yeah, they would need assistance essentially.
Yeah, to live on it. Like
That's
Initially,
the way,
initially they'd just be living on a fucking
unless
space,
we make some
space station.
ginormous breakthrough when it comes to like creating a source of energy that doesn't require fossil fuels or even
Do you think
nuclear,
th- I-
something
do you
that's
think-
different.
Do you think
it's
it'll end up
just-
most like
not
if
gonna
we end up
happen anytime
inhabiting
soon.
like another planet, it'll most likely be in a biodome type scenario?
I probably wouldn't think.
As
like
soon as you said
biodome.
bile jump, I just thought Pauly Shore.
Exactly. That's right.
Holy fuck.
Anytime I think biodome, that's what I think too. Actually.
I just think Futurama when they go on all those like.
But no. I mean,
spaces.
I think that's only
those,
the only possible way of like living on an actual like other planet is like living a biodome type life.
That's the only. I honestly, that would be the only way that would be possible because again, we do not have the technology
No.
to terraform Mars right now. we would have the tech. We do have the technology right now.
To do
to
like
go on.
biodome and then have it fucking.
Yeah, we could do that
air
right now,
facility,
but
yeah.
it's just gonna take a lot of resources and
Yeah.
a lot of fucking time and money.
Yeah.
And who wants to put money
Lots
into
of
that?
money,
Nobody.
actually. Lots of money.
Unless there's a resource
much
on Mars
fucking
that
money.
somebody can get their hands on, like I don't know. As soon as America finds out there's oil on Mars, they're someone put
Let's
money
go
into it.
drill. Let's go fucking drill. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to drill on a fucking planet that's habitable, and then fuck it up, and then not be able to live on it.
Hey, the same thing for the UK as well. If the Brexit doesn't go through, they could just go to Mars.
Oh man.
Dylan wants you to.
Hey, you know what?
minimum.
That's you know it's funny you say that though, because that's kind of how the situation is with most people. Like if shit hits the fan, literally people just instead of like dealing with the problem, they just run away from it.
Yeah, no, that's just kind of like normally how it is. But the funny thing is that the Brexit thing is kind of a bit of my concern too, because being Canadian or whatever like that, it kind
Yeah.
of affects us a little bit too.
Oh yeah, for me as well, being Australian, being a British colony kind of fucking sucks with all that kind of stuff.
I don't know
Because if their money drops, then what's gonna happen to my currency?
does your
I don't
currency
think that's
really
gonna-
have that much of an effect towards that? I wouldn't have.
Our
never known.
currency is like half the British pound.
What?
Being
Oh,
one of
God.
their colonies.
Half? It's like 2.2 to the Canadian dollar. Like we would almost be like we'd be fucked up. I like how UK is just like, yeah, we're solving the problem. They're just making it worse for everything.
Yeah, $1 Australian dollar equals to 0.56.
You wish everyone could just be
pounds
happy.
sterling.
Well, you know that's not life, man.
Holy fucking shit! I gotta find out what the currency exchange for you guys to mine is right now.
69, I think. For
Oh,
Australia,
Where,
we're practically almost even.
69, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for what?
That's
Maybe?
crazy.
I can't imagine if I just let me just have a look at USD. It's gonna make me cry. Oh, 69 cents, lovely.
Oh no, I did Canadian to us, and it's literally like 1 to 1.1.
What? Why do you say that,
Yeah,
Dragon?
I know I'm
Fuck.
going to fucking vacation. I'm going to fucking Australia. Then I know exactly I'm getting
There's nothing
practically
wrong
the same
with me
amount of
over
money
here,
I'm
man.
spending.
yeah.
Because I go to America and I go to like I go to on vacation. I'm
And it costs like a
yeah.
ridiculous
I'm
amount.
not looking at the. It's like wow, everything's so cheap, and then it's like oh right, the conversion.
Mm-hmm. So that's the annoying thing for me. Like, if I wanted to go over to the States for TwitchCon next year, it's going to cost me a shit ton. With
Yeah,
like,
it's
flights and
always
then having to, like,
always expensive.
get my
Flying
money,
overseas
bloody
is always
exchanged
expensive,
over.
man.
to be able to have all that stuff. And
It's-
then
it's-
obviously because there's a
eh.
big thing emphasis on tips in the States, which we don't have that here at all. We don't
It's
tip people.
it's probably gonna be like a 3K trip for you, probably.
Oh,
probably more of that.
easily, that's
Is it
3K on
offensive in it?
flights, to be honest.
Is it offensive in Australia or anything like that? To tip?
No, you can give tips. Like we just don't do it. It's not offensive to not give someone to it. Like I can feel like if I went over to the States and I didn't give someone a tip for their service, they'd
is it
get a bit
because you
shitty.
get it's because you guys get paid pretty well? Is that why? Like normally?
I think it's either that or it's just because like we have our own income. We don't have to rely on tips for income.
Yeah.
Because like Uber drivers, they
It's
obviously
not
get
it's
paid
not
a certain
always
amount.
it's not always like necessarily like that here in the US though. That's what's sad. That's why a lot of people rely on fucking tips. If that
Yeah,
makes
they
any
do
sense.
rely on tips over there.
Yeah.
It's hysterical. But you know what? I feel like in Canada though, like that, you don't have to tip, but it's nice. It's a good gesture.
So there's not a lot of opportunities to tip here. Like you can get an Uber driver or a taxi driver. Like tipping, it's like a bit weird because you're like most of the time you're paying on card. You're not paying it cash.
Yeah.
Tipping becomes like a weird thing. Like they obviously added to Uber on the app that you can actually tip someone afterwards, after a trip or after a meal or something like that, to give them a bit of money. Because obviously that's what they've had to integrate into the US. Because obviously paying by card, they had to add that feature to tip, and then it's rolled over to here. But like nobody ever uses it. It's like we don't. It's just not a custom here to do it.
I feel
Like,
like
when you get
tipping-
food, you don't tip.
Well, for food, that makes more sense. Like, I feel like when you do tip or when you should tip, it's usually when someone kind of goes a little bit above and beyond their usual, like outside of their job. Like
Yeah.
but they do it with like I don't know, like gusto and like and a bravado rather than just being like, here's a
Like if they're just doing a service that they normally do every fucking day, and then it's not any different, like then yeah, I kind of like that, right? Is that what we're trying to get at? Like if
Yeah,
they
no,
go
I
if
just
they
feel
go
like-
above and beyond what they normally do, then
yeah, if they go
it's,
above and beyond what they
Yeah.
normally do, then
Yeah.
I feel like they deserve
Yeah.
a tip. Not if they do the bare minimum, if not lower than that, why should they get a tip?
exactly.
Mm.
I don't. I,
You know what? You know what?
entitled
You know
to
what?
get
You know
one.
what?
That's the worst part.
You know what makes me kind of sad is like there are actually like restaurants and shit that I've actually heard of that people literally how it works for like their tips and shit is like all the tips get added together and they split it evenly. It's fucked up. And then there
No,
could be
I'm against that. That's
yeah,
absolutely
there could be
garbage.
one guy that's fucking a shitty ass fucking waiter or some shit, and then he gets the same fucking money that this guy like puts his ass off. You know what I mean? He gets the same. money.
Communism.
Because the thing is yeah, that's literally what it is. Because if someone is pushing the effort and one person is not pushing the effort, then they're
Yeah.
rewarded for not working as hard as another individual when they probably can.
I just think that it's really fucked up that they have it that way in some like
No, I don't
restaurants
like
and
that.
shit.
I think that's garbage.
So we just don't do tips here. Like, I'm sure if one of you guys came over here and you're like, got to pay for a service and you handed some money over to someone, they'd look at you confused and go, "Why are you giving me money? Like, what are you doing?" And then they'd be like a bit like weird about taking it because they'd just be like just feel strange.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not a
try
thing we
doing that
ever
in
do.
Japan. Go to Japan and try to do that. No, bad. That's a taboo right there. They will not accept the tip, and they'll take it offensively. Which is weird, because it's like, here, extra money. I think you did a great job.
They don't
It's like,
want extra
"No,
money. They're like,
please."
no.
Well, because they're used to doing this. The standard over there is used to giving excellent service and exactly what you asked for. Exactly. Like if you go to any McDonald's, whatever like that, picture, that's what you get.
You know why it's like that? Because it's been molded into all those people's like heads how it's supposed to be. That's just how it is.
because
They're
well,
like,
it's
societal.
Yeah,
thing.
that's how
it's
society
they,
is right
They
there.
strive for kind of
Yeah.
perfection over there.
You come
So-
over here, it's like,
That's
pay
why.
what you asked
Hey,
for,
that's why
eh.
it's funny. Somebody said this to me before. They were like saying, you look like the guy, like a typical guy that fucking walks the streets in Japan because they're all dressed in suits every day because they're always going to work and shit. But, like you know when you know when you see like Japan, like the main square. What's that one place? The main square of like Japan. What is? Forgot what it's called.
Akihabara?
I think I think that's it.
No,
But-
it's more like the nerd district, but okay.
But no. If you walk down that area, you always see like almost if you look at any dude like during like the middle of the day, most of them are all fucking wearing suits and have briefcases. They're literally going to work. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, it's like I don't know.
well, they live in a society where if you don't have worth, you kind of like if you don't have a job or have a career or have something you do in your life, you don't really have much worth
Exactly.
for what you do.
Well, there's only. So
It's
many things
actually
you
it's
can-
also kind of crazy to me because like most of the people that live there, they all live in these fucking tiny little box houses basically. This fucking little tiny room.
It's funny with food and everything like that. It's like only what's in everywhere else in the world, like what's the bottom line of like how bad you can fuck it up? Well, you're gonna go to Australia and get an avo on toast and then fucking it's like
Not Avo.
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
like nod. It's like oh
Like-
shit, with this buttered toast.
Yeah, no, like I feel like sometimes, like for me, like if the things like that could go bad, the worst thing with food is like you either don't get what you asked for, or you ask for something
And it
different
doesn't
on
come
that
out-
meal and you don't get it,
Oh.
or they go overboard on that because they're doing it out of spite to go fuck you.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes when I've traveled like overseas and I went to like Germany and I went to Spain and shit. Sometimes I've gone to a place and like I order something and then it ends up not coming out the way it's supposed to be. If that makes any sense. Like how like they kind of describe it and shit, or how you see it. and it doesn't-
Expectation
yeah.
versus reality.
Yeah. And you would think like you go to Spain or something like that and you get some like Italian type shit, it'd be really good, and then it ends up being fucking shitty as fuck.
Mm.
It's the whole expectation of like you expect the general sense of like
But
the
it's
food there would be
Italian in
good. Yeah.
Spain, so that's kind of like.
Yeah, it's sad to say that. Like, probably
I was
want
about
more
to write on a
Spanish
piece of
cuisine
paper.
than Italian cuisine.
I was about to write on a piece of paper saying "Hi, Jake" because that's in a
Uh,
goddamn thing. Holy fuck!
Well, you guys are all talking, and you're talking
No,
about
but
shit
you
I
go,
don't give a fuck
please.
about
We,
or know
Yeah.
anything about.
Yeah.
So,
what's the point of how can we have 4 people in the voice and you're not saying anything? Go ahead, you can
because
say
I
anything.
actually said you guys are talking about Marvel. I know nothing about.
We're talking
We're,
about like
we're talking
avocado
about
and
food and
toast.
shit
Okay,
now.
I've never traveled outside of the U.S. except
Oh,
Mexico.
okay.
Oh, I've never.
So what
traveled
now?
outside my country, but I'm still finding ways to try and insert
I don't know. I think
what I
American
think.
food's the best food. So Yeah,
American
Well, you
food.
traveled in
everything.
America, have you not?
No, no.
I've been to California. I've been to Oregon. I've been to Idaho. I've been to Montana. But that's it.
True.
There he goes.
So
You've
You
already probably named as
you went to
more
the
states
redneck
than
up
I actually
north
have in my
and-
entire country.
In Idaho.
but there's food pretty much you have food anywhere. Any type of food.
How
you want.
many states have you traveled to? Because I'm pretty sure you named more than my country has.
4. I think 4. 5.
Okay, we got 7. I
I've
think.
been to 48 states.
Okay, well, yep. It's funny how my country is almost the size of America, like North America, and we have like
There's only 2
Fuck all
states I did
states.
not go to.
What's
like
the
our states are
Is
like
it states or you got provinces?
we just have states, and then I think we got 4 states, 3 territories. Because like we have obviously our capital city, which is in its own little small territory that they created because during the war they couldn't have the capital in Sydney, so they had to move it away. And then obviously we have the Northern Territory. We have actually no, I think there's only 2 territories: Northern Territory, ACT, which is Australian Capital Territory. Then we have Victoria, South Australia, Western Australia, Queensland, New South Wales,
dogs are barking?
and Tasmania.
Yeah, Tasmania's just an island. Yeah,
But it still counts as its state, which is funny.
no, I'm familiar with. I always thought they were provinces, not states.
Yeah, the only 2 states I've never been to is Washington and Hawaii. Those are the only 2 states I've never been to.
I've been to Hawaii. Haven't been to Washington though.
Hmm.
Wait. No, I have been to Washington. What am I saying? I'm
You
right
got
off.
it backwards.
Yeah. That's the really confusing thing. When someone says Washington D.C., that
Oh,
pisses
that
me
that
off.
confuses you? Why is that
Yes.
confusing? That's 2 different things. They're completely on the opposite, both
No,
on
no,
the
I
opposite
understand
side. of
that because I always thought that
Dr-
DC
I didn't
was-
understand that at first, but
I
until
did- I thought
I
that
looked at
DC
a
was
map
the-
and went, "Wow."
Yeah, they're
actually different.
complete opposite directions. Believe it or not, like one of
Washington
this,
is the city.
West.
DC's the
Capital.
I don't even know.
Wasn't DC's capital? Yeah.
What is it? Is
State.
it Washington's not the state. It's the
No,
city.
Washington is a state.
Washington
actually-
Washington
state.
is a state.
Yeah, but Washington
DC
DC is not.
capital.
Yeah, but
No, it's
Washington D.C. is not in Washington.
No, it's not. It's all the way on. It's over all the way on the East Coast.
Mm.
It's in Virginia or something.
Yeah.
like that.
West Virginia.
Oh
Mount
boy.
Mama.
Take me
Loves it.
Like, what state is this fucking city in anyway? It's it's not in its state. It's its own fucking thing. It's not a state at all, but it is its own thing. It's between Maryland and fucking Virginia.
Yep.
What kind of fucking backwards ass shit is that?
Hey, you know what? When they
It's the capital
when
city.
hey,
that's
you know
its
what?
own
You know what
thing.
you can blame? You can blame the fucking 13 colonies when they first started the fucking initial when they put the White House. When
If
they
you
first
could take
started
away
the-
a state from America, which one would it be? Jake, you should probably answer this question too.
out of all the states?
You've been to 48, so
That's out of all the states, I'd
New
say
Mexico.
really why why New
Area
Mexico?
51. It's Area 51.
yeah, there won't be a problem anymore.
My dad lives in New Mexico. Thanks, man.
Well, good. I don't want him here.
I'd take it rid of Texas.
anyway.
It's fucking look at Jake here, fucking savage.
Alright.
I'm just
He's got a
kidding.
big, massive grin on his face too.
I'll tell you what was really funny. Like if you learned in the history class how what was it? Was it California? I think it was California. They bought all that fucking land from who was it? It was from Mexico, right? It was Mexico. They bought all that fucking land for practically nothing, right? It was practically nothing.
Mm.
I like
Yeah, it's funny that because a lot of like you find that colonies that have taken lands from people who previously
Oh, you know
should
what?
have
You know
owned
what's
it,
you know what's really fucked
paid
up.
for those for nothing.
There's a video I forgot. There's a video it shows like the Indian like territories and over time and how they like slightly the U.S. took them over and now there's like little, you know, there's like only
Tribes.
yeah now there's only what is it reservations now.
Mm. Oh, we have a look. Australian.
We have that as well. We have a whole province.
It's actually funny to me like that they gave up so much fucking land for practically nothing. Doesn't make sense to me.
It makes perfect sense. They have guns. We should probably give them our land. It's literally how it was.
This that's fucked.
Did they buy it? I don't think they just gave it to him. I think they bought it. didn't they?
Yeah, they bought it. They
Dallas,
bought it.
What,
but
what I'm
for-
sending
different-
you
Here,
right
we
now
give you
is
3 pelts.
literally like what Australia used to be like before white colonization, when the Aboriginal peoples had it. These are all the different like
Were you linking me?
tribes and all that. They're like, I'm sending you a photo once I find you, but like,
Oh, yeah, on
This-
Discord, do it in Discord.
yeah, this is like how many they had. It's like ridiculous. Like, too many to count.
I thought you were gonna show it on stream, but okay. Where is it
It'd be
at?
hard for you to show it on stream, or him for show it on stream.
I just noticed that every time. Well, this is I guess what, second time?
Yeah, that's
been
that's crazy to
doing
me.
this? We had a giant like, what's it called? Go on a giant tangent.
Yeah,
Right.
like that is like a ridiculous amount of different like what's it? So I live around an area where it's the Bunurong tribe.
Uh-huh.
That's the Aboriginal peoples that are custodians of this land. And yeah, it's like I could go like towards the city and not even get even to the city of Melbourne, and there'll be another one and another one and another one. It's just so like, to me it seems like ridiculous in comparison to the way we live now, where we have like a state which is massive, but then like every single one of those on that map all speak different languages,
That's crazy.
their
to me.
own language, each separate tribe. No, not the same. So like even you think in like comparison to like America with maybe like with the Indian people that live there
How
and
can
had
there
the
be
land, they
no-
would have had their own tribes that would have had different languages.
How can there be no relation to the languages? Even like similarities at all?
That's fucking
They just
weird.
had they had different they had similar cultures but not entirely similar, but they all had their own types of language, because like the way that the Aboriginal peoples, the way they lived, they were semi-nomadic. They never stayed in one place. They kept on roaming around. They never stayed, because that was the longer you stay in a place, the more impact you're going to have on that place. You keep moving, you're going to have as little impact on that area you are living in.
Environment.
Yeah, environment. So that's how they lived. That's how they managed to live for 50,000 years without affecting the continent ridiculously.
That's
or
gotta
having it
be
turn
weird
into
if you
They
like
probably chase food too, right?
if you
They
like
probably-
traveled anywhere
something
like
like that.
outside of where you live, you'd probably be fucking confused as fuck, right? If the people who like don't even speak the same language.
Mm.
It's fucking
Like
weird.
it's like interesting stuff for me. Like when I learnt it, it was like, wow, like
Yeah, Dylan.
we have it
yes,
so
it's on.
simple now, when like back then it would have been
It's
so
always
much more
on.
complicated. But then again, like they forage for food. They had bush tucker where they'd eat like different types of plants. They'd hunt marsupials and all that kind of stuff. They would burn bushland so that
Mhm.
it could burn it and then regrow and get back to it, so that it wouldn't overgrow and then die. Like they had so many like ways that they did things and managed the land that we don't necessarily do now. Yeah, it's just an eye opener, to be honest. Like I'm sure it's very similar for like the States. They have like their own like cultural background.
Oh yeah, but I don't think the thing that's I think language barrier is like a big thing. That doesn't really necessarily
Oh,
happen.
sure.
That doesn't necessarily happen in the U.S. at all.
Mm.
What?
Like,
Depends on where you live.
if I was
dude.
to be honest,
I don't know, not necessarily.
Aboriginal peoples around these days that you can talk to that know their tribes or their people's language. They don't necessarily always probably all know it that well because it's been so long and because of the atrocities like white men colonization.
I will
continent has
admit it's
done.
actually kind of funny, like how Americans, they kind of like, they just assume everybody speaks English even when they fucking travel outside the U.S. and shit. It's actually funny. Do you
Well, in Europe, it's
you
different.
yeah.
Most
Do you
people
do you,
speak
do you
English.
agree with that though, Brad? It's actually funny how like most Americans are like, oh, okay, people, they just assume people are gonna speak English. They don't care
Mm.
whether they don't
They
even
don't
care.
think-
They don't
maybe
care. They don't
this
care
country,
whether they should
might
try
not
to
have
learn.
English as
They
their
don't
first
care whether to
language.
try to learn the native language of wherever they are. If that
Mm.
makes any sense.
They just wish for them to
Yeah.
make sure that they know English because English is the best language in the
Oh,
world.
jeez, thanks
It's
for
a
the bits.
universal language that everyone should know. It's like, no,
just
it's just a
want
language
to
that a
say
lot of people
that
generally know, not a
America
lot.
is
It's
the
for other people's
best
second languages.
country
It's
to
just
live in,
our
but
first
besides that
language
point, I don't know how you
because
can
we all
stand
pretty
being
much
single, and
originate
I get
from
depressed thinking about it.
Europe, or not necessarily Europe, but like Great Britain and all that, speaking English.
I'm not depressed, Dylan, but thanks for the 100 bits, man.
They speak Queen's English. That's what they call it. And then you speak Australian. Like the funny thing, because no, it's technically you do speak Australian, obviously. But I mean, like,
Like-
no one ever looks at it that way. They're just like, oh, you just speak English. You just have
Oh,
a
you're
weird
thinking
accent.
about
But
being
that's
single,
actually
okay.
a dialect. You speak a dialect.
Mm.
Wait,
Like
you're not
it's
single?
still English, and I can understand you. But there's just like small quips and little things that you say that are just not normally used in here.
So it's
Well-
funny because like with anything with like for us, we don't have like an English United States or an English Britain. We just have to go with Britain because like we have some words that are similar to the way that Britain spells it, whereas US does it different. We don't have our own one because we draw too many similarities from that when it comes to like formal English. Because we're very informal. We don't say things the way that you're supposed to.
There are some things that I know that are in
Oh, you
Australia
get
that are
depressed thinking
different
about
from other
being
things.
single.
Like,
Oh.
if I ask you what are crisps to you?
So yeah, chips. Mainly.
No, you call it chips though, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, we
Yeah.
don't call them crisps. We like I'll know as a
that's
chips.
UK,
but, like,
yeah. UK calls it chips.
yeah.
No, we call it chips too. No, I think about it. Yeah, we call
Yeah,
it chips.
fish and
too.
chips. But come on.
But we don't call crisps. We call them like very thin chips. Like
They're still chips
get free.
nonetheless. Yeah.
Mm.
We call them chips over here as well.
But we don't.
It makes
call 'em
sense. It just makes sense. Like crisps, like they're crunchy in it. Well, there's a fucking billion other things that are like that too. Well, rice cake, were you gonna call that crisps too?
Like,
Actually,
I'm
they
sure
do call
there's
it
things
that,
that
too.
we call it different to the US and Britain, but like that's with every country. They have
Well,
their own
Canada's
different
like a
slang
giant
terms.
melting pot of mix a bunch of shit.
French, English,
French,
British,
English, British.
a bit of American.
There are some things that we don't really say that are American.
Yeah, I can imagine. But then you're so close to them that you can't help but to start slowly over time pick up certain things from them.
There's nothing that I picked up that's American. I'm Canadian to the bone. Like I'm
Oh.
seriously Canadian to the bone. If I say if I write the word behavior or favorite,
Mhm.
when I write it, there's a U in it.
Hey,
When they write it, there's no U. There's just an O, which makes no fucking sense to me because that doesn't sound right. Because it's that means it's
See-
like favorite and like.
See, it's
what-
funny for us because we have like this thing called Colorbond. When we spell Colorbond, it's with a U. But there's a brand that has it with just COLOR. And a lot of people fall for that thing of going, yeah,
Hey, what's
spell
up,
it
Ben?
like how we do with our English. But then it's an actual brand. It's funny like
Don't
that.
read chat right now.
I seen that comment.
Hey, Ben.
Hey,
You
I
should join us,
was
Ben.
actually gonna ask
Manager
you,
Andy.
Steven, did you see that Cats trailer?
Oh, that was fucking.
that was the
disturbing.
most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
Okay. Now you've opened up a can of worms. Why did they fucking? Nobody asked for this.
No, they didn't.
Nobody. What's even worse is that when Cats was out at the time, it was shit. It was
Yeah,
awful.
Yeah.
Why the hell did they think? We'll bring it back. We'll make it better. No.
Make
They
it
look
better, make it
weird.
more like
Just
fucking
let it
weird and
die.
shit.
It's
You know
so
what? You know what it
weird.
reminds me of? It's gonna be one of those fucking movies that people are gonna go see and they know it's gonna be trash and they're just gonna watch it because it's fucking cringe as fuck.
Oh,
You know what they
'cause
should have done? They
weird
should
and
have just did
strange.
rats instead and did it exactly.
Yeah,
the same
exactly.
way.
There we go, rats.
Rats, dogs. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
What was that? It was Aristocrats or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
That was,
That's a great. That was a great
that would have been a
cartoon
really
movie.
good one for them
Fun
to
fact.
make into like
Fun
a
fact.
live
Hey,
action,
you know
but, like,
you know Aristocrats? You know the music in that movie? My mom actually dated the guy that did the music for that movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
There were many people involved in the music of that, but if you're talking about
What?
like,
The main dude.
Scatman Joe,
Let me look him up.
that would be Scatman Joe, I think.
I throw cats. I'm cold energy. Before buddy you joined Steven, I literally grabbed my cat because she was like jumping on my cable. I'm like, my and just like held her.
Oh,
up.
sorry,
I'm like, no,
Scatman
not quite.
Crothers. That was the one. Scatman Crothers was the one of the guys in there. He was him and his band were in there. Yeah, Scatman Crothers as
So you're saying you almost had a celebrity stepdad? Is that what you're saying?
Staff doesn't want. me to make those
No,
jokes.
no, that's not the case. But no. My mom actually dated a lot of famous people, somewhat famous musicians. Like, okay, the guy from NSYNC, the original NSYNC. What's his name?
Nice, Brad.
She was kind of like a like a roadie type chick for that band, an NSYNC or whatever. You know the original NSYNC with Justin Timberlake and the other dude, the guy with the guy with the goatee. That's the guy that she.
The fat one. I don't want to say that. I'm gonna get like I'm the terrible person for saying that. But he's known as that. He's known as that, and he accepted it, and he
Nicolas
started
Cage?
calling himself
He
that.
embraces it.
Who is it? Nicholas? Who is it?
No, not Lick Lachey. No, that's someone. That's like 98 Degrees.
right,
Joey
guys.
Fatone. Joey Fatone.
Yeah. It wasn't for it wasn't for that long though, but yeah, she did date him for a little bit.
How did they meet? That's what
She
I
was
wanna
a
know.
ro-
She's the
she-
older looking one. Okay, they
she-
all barely had hair on
She
their face.
she was kind of like one of those like roadie type chicks. She like went on tour with them. And
You know what I think of roadie? I think of
almost famous.
Yeah.
no.
Well, no,
I
no.
think of, like groupies. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
groupie
That is
type.
almost
Yeah,
famous.
yeah, groupie.
Oh,
that's
well,
what it is.
fuck,
That's what it
dude.
is.
Well,
That's what the word is. Groupie. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. But yeah, that's what
not.
it is.
You just called your mom a groupie. That's fucked up. Like,
What do you mean? Oh, that's what. I mean,
Jake
that's
is
what.
the voice of reason in this.
Jay,
dude,
Jay,
that is so I don't even know.
she literally just followed them wherever they went on tour. If that makes any sense, that's what it was.
Oh, so she was a stalker.
No, she partied with them and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like a roadie or
That's
a
cool,
groupie.
Yeah,
The way you worded it, that she just went wherever they went.
yeah. Oh,
I
who's
got
this?
a feeling that someone's watching me.
I don't know who this is. Reject.
Oh,
Monk
I
CW.
see. Okay, I was wondering why you it always went to that scene, and now I understand.
Yeah, because I don't know if they're gonna fucking show some. I've had somebody come on and fucking literally show a dick before. I'm gonna be honest.
You know the best part about this? Do you know the absolute best part about this?
What?
It's the fact that you have to see it. That means we just like it's like we're all here just having a good time and talking, and it's like, oh, the dick,
Yeah, exactly.
and no one else has to see it but you.
Was it big or
Exactly.
small?
Oh man.
That's like taking the dick to a whole new meaning right there. I can't believe people would just like do that though. Like, can you imagine that? Somebody just like say they have a camera like mine and they just stand up and then just like drop their fucking shit and then it's just like,
Well,
"Alright,
okay,
I'm ready to go on
No,
camera."
don't do that.
Like,
I won't-
how can you like even think like that? Like, it just seems so strange to be able to like, yeah, I'm just gonna flop it out on stream. I don't give a
Yeah,
damn.
I don't know.
don't think
People
we'll
are
get-
not very smart that do that shit because like once it's on the
They don't
internet,
think
it's on the
what's gonna
internet.
happen afterwards. They're just like, oh yep, it's on stream now. Ha ha ha, funny. Oh shit, I just showed a bunch of people my dick.
It's
I mean,
actually
like, what if it goes viral, man?
it's actually funny to me, like the people that go out of their way to like do shit like that, or you know the people that like troll people. You know what I'm talking about? Like Steven, like the people that like do the whole like when the whole swatting thing was a real thing, and now it's like a big crime to do it. So it's like if people do
It was
that
always
shit.
a crime to do it.
Well, I mean,
But
they
it's
take
just
it.
that it was a little more difficult. There were more difficult measures in order to get somebody
Yeah.
incarcerated for.
But
doing
now
it,
now it's like really serious. Like you do hard jail time. Is what I'm getting at
Yeah.
for that shit.
Well, there's
some serious
people
shit
die,
now.
so like,
And it's actually funny to me because you see, there was a news
Sorry.
article or whatever, and there was a video of this kid, like 13-year-old kid, who did that shit, and then he fucking goes. You see him bawling and crying and shit over it. It's
I
like
don't
you
feel
should.
the least
No,
bit
I
bad
don't.
for him.
Yeah, no, not at all. He should have known what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Of course, like, can't feel bad for those people that
Join
do that
again.
shit.
If you made the mistake, you need to, you know, own it.
Yeah.
Understand that you made that mistake. You did something wrong. Not try and cry wolf and be
You know
like,
what? Honestly, if they took
"Oh."
responsibility for it and they were put up before a judge, and then they would just plead guilty.
It's
Literally.
also like
would
the
help.
same. It's also like the same like you know the whole like people that like cheat in the fucking video games and shit. They take it really seriously now. Like they'll literally sue like a 13-year-old over it if it's fucking if they get caught doing that shit.
Yeah, no. That's even so.
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessary for cheating. Or for somebody cheating and then suing them. I think that's unnecessary.
Maybe if it's a tournament style type of thing.
Yeah, if it's a
necessary.
tournament,
If
then-
money's
I
on the
think-
line.
Yeah, but
If
even
there's no money
so,
on the line, like
if they're
you just-
banned from it, that's
ban the
even
account,
that's
that's it.
not- yeah, ban the account. That's really it. Because after
and then
that,
you just
they're
ID ban
exposed.
after that.
Because after that, they're exposed. Like everyone knows who they are. They fucked up and everything.
Like, look at T1, Tyler 1. He got his account banned for being toxic, doing all this like bad shit.
I
And
don't-
eventually he got
and now
ID
Riot
banned.
I don't
accepted
think.
it.
I think the
Well, they
whole
eventually
whole
did after
reason
they realized
the
it's
whole
before, but he
reason
got ID banned.
the whole
There's no way he
reason
could go back to it.
behind like suing somebody over that shit is just to like set a point across like you can't just do this and expect to get away with it just like getting a ban or some shit like that. Like you need to take it serious, otherwise everybody will fucking do it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
You
you,
know
have,
what I mean?
you have to make an
I don't think
example of
it should be
somebody.
a permanent ban. I think they should have to pay a lot of money to play the game again. That's kind of sad if you get. Depends on what they did.
What was
you know?
that? What was that one kid who cheated in like Fortnite and then he got sued by fucking Epic for I don't know how much fucking money. It was a ridiculous amount.
Was that recently?
That was I don't know like 2 years back or something like that. I think it was
Oh,
maybe a
2
year,
years back.
maybe a year or
Maybe
so. I don't know.
probably a year back. 2 years seems too long.
Yeah.
Do you remember
I
when
don't know,
the,
but it was
what
an
it,
excessive
PUBG
amount of
and all that
money.
was trying to sue Fortnite over
Yeah.
like making their game too similar. It's like, all right, buddy.
All right,
Good
we
luck
got a
with that.
long list of other fucking companies that did
Oh.
the same goddamn thing.
There you are.
Whoa, Dylan.
There you go. Oh God, what are you
We know
doing?
what your head looks
What
like.
are
now.
you doing?
You're on your phone, aren't you?
Whoa.
Forehead.
Forehead.
Playing shit, I'm sure.
Just casually sleeping in bed.
Yo, what up, Holmes? It's your boy Dylan.
Maybe.
What time is it for you?
4.
Holy shit! Why are you awake? What the fuck?
This is sad boy hours. I don't go to sleep till like 7.
What time do you wake up?
Sleep insomnia.
Like 6.
That's a fucking weird sleep schedule, bud. That's a fucked up. That's more fucked up sleep schedule than I usually have. What the fuck?
Mate, my
schedule-
sleep schedule's fucked. Like, if it's worse than mine, like, what's wrong? What's going on here?
I don't have anything.
You need to seek some, like, actual help.
I don't know.
'Cause
That's like the number one like symptom of depression right there is fucking.
I can't
freaking
imagine
weird
only
hours.
being awake like in the morning and then no timeouts. That's kind of weird. Just waking up at like just
Oh,
skipping
well,
the
that's what I
entire day.
have to do. I have to be awake from the hours of like 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. then go home and go to sleep and wake up by like 3 p.m. and then be like, yeah, I get barely any other day and then get to repeat that again.
That's
That's what I do most weekends.
Yeah.
I don't go out on weekends. I go to work.
That's
See,
how it is.
Mm.
I just stay up Friday, and then. don't
Friday
go
that makes
to
sense
Saturday
though.
night.
So I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, and then I like try to reset my sleep schedule for the weekdays.
Do you what
it just doesn't work.
what days do you normally have off?
Oh well, because I usually I was studying Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so I had to have Monday off so I could go to sleep at a normal time, reset my sleep schedule, which
minute.
never really worked.
Let me
never
get this
did.
straight. The one day you have off, you literally just spend it just sleeping.
Yeah, well, not yeah.
Yeah,
sometimes I'll
I
sleep,
totally
sometimes
get
I
that.
don't.
Why not? It is great.
Yeah, well,
That's
that's
actually
the
funny.
problem was because I'd start work actually Thursday night. I'd finish studying for that day, then go straight to work, do a night shift, wake up the next day at like 4, chill, just play on computer, whatever, because I had no time for anything else. Then go to work again, then work again on Saturday, Sunday, finally get a day off Monday to be able to just get back into that. All right, let's get back into studying again, which it just didn't work. It worked for a little bit, but then it just slowly just became something that just was not possible. I could not wake up. It's not healthy. So I've just decided to drop studying for the meantime
That's the
because I
worst-
need money.
That's the worst feeling right there, is sleeping for a really long time, and then when you finally I was like, oh, I need to get up and do something. Then your legs start hurting. I hate that shit.
I hate it when you just wake up, even no matter how much sleep you get, you still just feel restless and tired, and you just
I
well,
feel
not
that
restless. You just still feel tired.
You
and
oversleep,
just-
right?
Yeah, it's
So-
oversleeping. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
that's
could
easy.
sleep for 6 hours, feel tired. I could sleep for 8 hours, feel tired. Sleep for 10 hours, feel tired.
I could
12,
sleep for
tired.
6 or
I just
12
don't
hours.
have-
I still
I don't
feel
feel
the
the motivation
same
to get
no
up.
matter what.
Oh yeah, sleep for 4 hours feels like the perfect sleep you've ever gotten for some reason. Every
I had-
time.
I had 4 hours sleep.
That's called like a power nap. That's what it is. Not really sleeping.
Yeah, but every time I wake up with
I did
that
4 hours
amount of
because I
sleep
knew I
in
was
it.
sleeping at normal time tonight. Okay, just breathe into your mic. Oh, you put a shirt on. Well done.
Yeah, I had to put a shirt on.
All right, gotta keep it PG, man.
PG. Oh yeah, because this stream is PG.
All the shit we're saying.
Yeah, we all like Fortnite in here.
Okay, dude. No. We love Fortnite.
I can't wait
Okay.
for that game to just turn over. It's slowly starting to right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the World Cup, I
Dude,
doubt it.
that is fucking crazy. How much
400,000
much
views?
money that fucking oh my god, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, but
But
just
But the
like
funny
everything
thing
else.
is, though, is that they play for organizations. Organizations are taking a cut of that big amount of money they're going to win.
Oh, actually,
Yeah,
true,
but
That's
yeah.
why it'd be amazing to be like a Tifu where you've split off.
You
from
know what?
FaZe and
You know
go
what
to Worlds.
You know what surprise?
all that
You know what
money is
surprises
yours.
me that like aren't
20%
there
of it?
people that aren't there people that compete in that shit that aren't part of an organization though?
Yeah, plenty.
Yeah,
Yep.
There's a
because
lot
they've
of
Because they're
qualified
kids.
for it.
Because they're just
still have to
kids.
Yeah.
They don't
Still have to
manage
be active.
themselves. They don't do anything like that.
Yeah.
So you could be
And
a
then you
kid
find
bring-
your
That
older ones that just
imagine being like a
split
12
off.
or 13 year old, then you win like 50 grand, and then oh god.
You still have to pay
You
taxes.
win
That's why I feel like it shouldn't really be applicable. No, I can't say the word. It
Applicable?
shouldn't be a thing in esports for people to play that young at tournaments at high stakes like that. I feel like it's a bit wrong.
I just think
because
I think
the
I think
effect
kids
that it can have on a kid
kids
negatively,
kids
they get all that money. They
yeah
can just
kids
start
making all that kind of
spending on the
money is
wrong
bad,
things.
and then they don't know
They'll
how to
start
manage
spending
it
on the
well.
wrong things.
Yeah.
And like you're not even supposed to be earning money tax wise until you're like 15, 16
Yeah.
years of age. Is you're meant to actually
That's
start
that
earning money
actually
to be
when
able
I
to
was
pay
watching
tax.
when I was watching the whole like tournament shit, I was thinking, wow, okay, so like there's 13-year-olds that are making like 50 grand. What are they gonna do with all that money?
I
That's
don't
just,
even think they're allowed to even have that money. I'm pretty sure that it's just sits with their parents. They can't touch it because I don't
maybe.
like you can't pay.
That was
tax on
actually
it,
funny.
like,
I saw
it's a
people were
grey
spamming.
area.
People were spamming in the chat, like the guy that won the solos or whatever. That $3 million. Oh, his parents are gonna pay off all their credit cards right now.
Wow. Fucking savage.
It's funny. That
It's
cracked me up.
like that's why I like League with the way that they do the LCS and like all their competitive things. Organizations they can draft kids from 16, but they cannot play competitively in a tournament till 17 because then they're a bit more mature, older. They're able to manage like what they're doing on the business side of things with their parents, where they're a bit older. They're past the point of being childish behind a mic and doing all that stuff. Where they can actually put their money towards something that's greater than, hey, I want to go buy this, I want to go buy that. They're like,
I
"Hey,
think
can
I
invest
honestly
in
think
something
it's
that's
I
gonna
hon-
do better for me."
I
If it
honestly
was
think
my
it's a
money-
bad thing because you see all these 13, 14-year-old kids. They're all like trying to grow up a little too fast. If that makes any sense. So then like they get all this money, and then what do they do now? You know what I mean?
And then the negative effects of it. Like,
Yeah.
imagine getting at that age drafted into a organization, and then all of a sudden, maybe a year or two later, you're still a child. You're not developed enough to be able to like deal with the emotional side of
Why are
things.
you showing old
And then all of a sudden, you
video?
get dropped by your organization. That is like
Cringe.
probably one of the worst things for a child or a teenager to get all of a sudden dropped by that organization for not performing. That could lead into some like really bad negative side effects of like towards depression, anxiety, going, oh, am I not good enough? That's why I feel like that's why you need that maturity aspect where somebody can grow up, they can develop enough to be able to actually.
Well, it's
cope
not
with
only that.
those.
It's like it makes it to where like these kids like don't even really have a life, if that makes any sense. Like,
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not able to actually figure out what they want to do after this because
'Cause they're
just
so
consumed
stuck
their
in the-
life with
yeah,
just this
yeah.
one thing for all their childhood. They haven't
Exactly.
had a minute to think, what am I going to do after this? This is not a career that's going to happen for the rest of my life. This game's eventually going to die. There needs to be something for afterwards. And they don't stop to think that because they're children.
Li-
They think about what's going on now.
they're
They don't care
only
about the past. they
they're
don't care
only
about the
living in the
future.
moment.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
So like, when you get older, you start to like realize like, yeah, I'm earning good money. I can't just keep spending it on things. Like when I was younger, I just spent all the money I got. Then I started getting older. I'm like, yeah, no, I need to save this money because like in the future I need to buy this, or I need to be able to pay for these bills or whatever. I need to have this money on me at this time. I need to invest it in stuff so that I've got money when I'm older, so I don't have to work. You start to think about that more rather than the now of like, I want to go buy these things.
I think
want
it's
cool
actually
skins.
really funny too because like there's this whole ordeal. Like people are saying, "Oh, kids are like super in debt now. Like college students are super in debt." Blah blah blah. Because most people don't know how to
Because they're
manage
not
their
being
money.
taught how to take care of their
Yeah.
own money.
Exactly.
Mm.
Why are you showing old pictures of me? Stop doing, fucking weirdo. Stop.
He's got like a bunch of photos of me on his phone of me when I was buddy on my own stream looking retarded, and he'd just take a quick screenshot and then send it to me, be like, "Look what I got of you," and I'm like, "Oh, thanks for that, mate. Please don't post it somewhere."
I don't even watch your streams anymore.
Well, it might have something to do with the fact that I haven't streamed in about 3 weeks.
True.
Might be a bit hard to watch something that's not on. So
Sure.
Really. Last time I think I watched fucking Even Haley was almost a month ago.
Really?
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't watch.
I swear
any
I've
of these
seen you in
streamers,
chat.
man. I don't watch any streamers. I'm a Black Knight.
He's a Black Knight.
I am.
No,
I have
I
a clip
only
for it
watch
and
it.
everything.
Oh
I'm
God,
not-
Jacob, please
Girl
no.
streamer I watch,
Let's
and
not
it's because
not
I
put
get along with
Halesby
her.
emotes in my chat. No.
Like, I only watch her because I get along with her. Like, there's things that her life that I can like,
Relate to.
relate to.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't relate to any of you guys. Well, no, I can relate to Dallas. I definitely can relate to Dallas. But in the sense that like I know all of you are definitely fucking younger than me.
oh, apart from good
How
old
old are you?
Jakey here.
How old are you?
Jake, we did this already, didn't we?
Yeah,
I
he
would
didn't
have-
pay. He wasn't paying
You're
attention.
28 or something, right? You're like 28
I'm
or something.
30.
You're both
Oh,
30.
when's your birthday?
It's funny. He doesn't even look 30.
1988, November 1st.
I'm older than you. October 30th,
Oh, whatever. Fucking.
1988, baby.
Jeez.
You guys are so old. Jesus.
yeah. I'll be 26 January. So end of January.
So there's an 11-year difference, but almost between me and you. I'm
I can say
19.
that- I can honestly say that I'm 25 and easily get away with it.
You could. You could.
Yeah,
You don't
I-
even look 30 at all.
No, I don't. Jake, on the other hand.
Oh,
Jake
thanks.
looks young.
Yeah,
Just
he's
fucking-
like, thanks.
Jake
Thanks.
definitely looks young.
If he did something with his hair and maybe trimmed his beard a bit, he could probably pull it off. But
Yeah, cleaned up a little bit. Yeah.
I'm trying
but
to
I
like
look
currently
atrocious
wearing his
with a
Call of Duty
fucking-
Black Ops 2 t-shirt kind of makes him look like the 40-year-old man who just sits there playing console games after work.
Yelling at
Every day.
13-year-old kids who are playing
Yeah.
better than him.
True.
Wait, is that
That's
what
you
you
with
do, Jake? Is
Overwatch.
that what you say?
Yeah, he actually does do that.
Yeah, I do.
That's literally you with Overwatch and do you play Siege? I don't know if you play
Fucking
Siege, but
Dylan pulls out the Call of
no.
Duty.
No, I don't play Siege anymore.
Oh, look, he has Rainbow Six Siege. Look at that Xbox One.
I have a lot more games. They're just digital.
So I don't play console anymore. Like I literally have Skyrim and Fallout 4 on console, but I rather play it on my PC. So I just bought it on Steam because I want to play it. On
the only
PC.
games I try to play on console are like the exclusive shit. That's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, well I'm happy
Other than
because
that, no
Halo's
less.
no longer going to become an exclusive just to the
Yeah,
Xbox
no,
One. It's
PC.
also coming to PC.
But all
So
the,
like I'm
all the
really
old
happy about
games
that because I
that
don't
they
have to
released on
just
Xbox,
yeah
though.
I'm gonna have to buy the Xbox Scarlet to be able to play this game. No, I just have to upgrade my PC and then be able to play it.
I think Microsoft kind of like screwed themselves in a sense with like the whole Windows 10 thing. Honestly,
Anyone know what's going on with my mic? 'Cause I got no idea.
Well,
what
no,
that's
I-
already
your
saying.
mic doesn't sound bad.
it sounds fine.
Sounds fine to me.
Well, it sounds better than what it
Oh
used to be,
shit!
'cause
Okay,
it was
it's,
going through...
it's spiked up a little bit just now.
Oh, yeah, it's probably because I'm talking louder into it.
Damn
But no, buddy, I had it, like the last stream, I had it set to my webcam so I could barely be really heard the whole time.
Oh,
And that's why I figured out how to set it so it's actually to this mic right here in front of my face, so you know, you can actually hear me over someone if they're talking. Because last stream, every time I tried to talk with somebody else, nobody could hear me because it was so fucking quiet.
Well, I thought it was just me, but I did have noticed that your mic, like sometimes as you're talking, it just kind of like
Cuts out.
spikes
phases out
or
almost.
phases out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just a Logitech thing, to be honest, with this mic.
Hold up. Why
Well-
when I search my name on Google, Haley comes up?
Wait,
You,
what?
you know what? You know what? You know why? You know why? It's probably from like
Because
a.
you posted it.
It's probably from like a. It's probably from like a clip or some shit.
That's my.
Oh, it's
Twitter.
probably that YouTube video that you made.
Oh wait, you made a YouTube video?
I've made two.
Oh god.
One of them are dead, and one of them actually gets some views.
Oh. I saw somebody made a YouTube video and my face was on it at the fucking start of it and it had to do with fucking Halo's. You guys saw that too? Who was that? Whose
I
video
didn't
was
see it.
that? That was yours?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh.
Look, the picture of me with the fucking deer, right? That's oh god.
That video has.
That's funny.
So if I think last stream, I didn't realize it was playing out of my webcam. So when I muted, I straight away when my mom came in and started talking to me, I just muted here. Little did I know it was still playing through there because I didn't think I was like, I'm too to click that mic off there. I just went straight for this, and then you guys are just sitting there awkwardly going,
Why is
What's
your
going
mic
on?
all of a sudden scuffing out? It's kind of weird. Like
right
it's
then,
cutting
I
out.
actually like,
Yeah.
it cut out because
Oh, okay.
I clicked it by accident.
Because you're stupid.
Yes.
I'm trying to find my old Instagram, but it's very hard.
Old Instagram. You have more than one Instagram?
I have like 10.
I always thought it's kind of weird. I don't know.
He's the
Steve-
youngest out of all
Steven,
of us. Of course he's gonna have
can
a
you
lot of
agree with me on this one? I always thought it's kind of weird. Like some people literally have like a main like Twitter and then like a hidden Twitter or a hidden Instagram or some shit like that. Like they have one main Instagram and then they fucking have one that's like
Follow
for people
chicks,
not to know.
follow e-girls.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. I don't understand that shit. It's fucking
I
weird. I go out of your way to do that shit.
Well, if you're dating somebody, you can't let them know. You know what I mean?
What does
Yeah, I
that
can't
have?
know about your streamer shit, man.
I think people look way too much into that shit. To be honest, you overthink
You think
shit.
that, but it doesn't matter. It just takes a little bit of drama to be involved with like one other person. Like that's kind of like I've noticed that like it's either you have to be extremely talented at a single game, or
Yeah.
you have to be connected with somebody else, or
Do you guys notice
True.
the difference now when I'm talking?
Hey,
Yeah.
using the microphone. Yeah, using the
Yeah, I'm
cam
on
mic.
the webcam mic now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop that right now.
Stop it.
Righto.
No worries.
God, it is awful actually.
Where is my old?
Webcam or the headset?
This is okay. This is better, I think.
Well, you can probably hear me.
Every time I talk about the like what's popular on Twitch or like that, I feel like such a downer, but it's just what I've noticed.
It's kind of depressing, actually.
Like you can still like have fun and be your own thing, but if you want to get into the big numbers or like that, you have to be involved with somebody like that.
True.
You need what is it called? Networking with somebody.
Whatever.
who's
Yeah,
big.
It's all about networking. That's what it is, man. It's all about that shit. And that's also kind of why, like, I've been around for a fucking long ass time, but I never really networked until like last year or anything like that. Never
I
really
haven't
did
networked at
anything.
all. I can tell you that right now. Well, actually, I kind of started right now, but what the fuck?
Okay, he
Dylan,
cut out
please.
because he knew it was happening.
I'm kind of triggered that none of you guys change your fucking names in this fucking shit, so people.
I
know
did,
that- Yeah.
at least.
I thought I changed my. Oh wait, no,
No.
I have to do it manually every time, don't I?
Well,
Yeah.
everybody
Yep.
already knows me, you know.
If you don't have an appearance account, you have to.
Oh, I guess I'll
Well,
check.
that is fucking so bullshit.
I
Definitely.
usually. You're the first time. This is the first time I haven't done it actually.
I'm just lazy, okay?
Lazy.
I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah, I'm lazy. I could have put on something that was probably makes me look better, but I'm like, I'm just gonna put on a fucking.
It
jacket,
doesn't
this
fucking matter, dude.
this
We're
vest, and I'm like,
literally,
yep, I'm comfy
literally, we're
now,
just
man.
all in
That
here
double
fucking
chin
chilling and
fucking out.
chatting. That's all this is fucking
Dude,
about.
he's in this person.
Wait,
talking
did you
with
say
the
double
tail
chin? Brad,
Almost.
you barely have a double chin, bro. Don't even like start.
What do you mean double
Or-
chin? Nah, dude.
He's like, I got double chin. I'm like, no, mate, please.
I know. I've got a fucking that underneath that annoys me, but I have to. I'm just going back to the gym to get rid of that, so that's fine.
What the fuck is that? Red hair and red pants? What the fuck?
Someone's lit.
I think it's yeah, that's cool.
When I think someone getting lit, I think fucking red pants.
When I think when I see red hair, all I think of is fire crotch. That's all I think of. Like,
Fuck.
Whoa.
that's all I think about.
Weird champ.
Yeah, no fucking kidding.
That's a kid and he's a dude. So I don't know.
I don't want to tell the backstory of that, but let's just say I saw somebody's crotch and it was fucking red.
Oh well. Yeah, probably your own.
There's probably a rash. Maybe if that's the case, you
Should
know.
probably get that checked out, buddy.
No, it was at a bar. Okay, stop. What? Okay, come on, man.
That was close.
Stop,
That was
Dylan.
close.
Stop.
What the
God.
fuck am I looking at
Fine,
right now?
yeah.
Content.
Boner check.
It is
Shut the
content,
fuck-
but he's
Shut
getting,
the
like,
fuck up.
he's
Shut
like,
the
oh,
fuck
oh
up.
man. Oh jeez.
Oh jeez. Oh god. Don't show me. Oh god.
Yikes.
I don't watch enough of that show to actually like probably get a voice. I feel like you have to do like a.
So I just can't change my voice for a while.
Oh Rick. Oh, I got something
just
uncontrollable
not very good
happening
at it.
down in my
Cut.
pants. Oh god. Whoa, what the hell's going on? What the hell? What are you doing, Morty? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. Oh, God. I can't control this.
You know what's funny? There was another streamer, Spoon or something like that.
Spoon, yeah.
He did like the Rick voice for like a long time, but he kept saying the same thing over and over again, which drove me insane. He just kept going like, "What the fuck?" I'm just like,
What the fuck?
Something new, please.
"What's
It's
that?"
getting boring.
It was the same thing over and over again. Like I understand, yes, you're Rick, you're playing the character, right? You know what I did when I played VR chat? I was Grover. Okay.
Grover?
Yes, it was fucking Grover.
Why Grover out of...
Because
any-
someone took Kermit and his name is Kremit, and I was pissed. I had a Kermit voice and I was like doing it and everything.
And
I
then
fucking-
somebody just yoinked it?
Yeah, and then and he ended up going viral for a little bit.
Oh.
And I was kind of like, wow, well that could have been me. Now it's Rib.
Now it's just a badass.
Kermit
I'm
the
just
Frog
fucking-
here.
Now I'm just punk ass fucking Grover.
Grover. Nobody likes Grover.
I like Grover actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Ah.
Grover's great.
Jesus Christ, my like city council around where I live, my shire, they just put on like on Facebook just like a funny thing where there's this graffiti on just everywhere, but it's the same thing again where it's like, Chris, you need to talk to me before the baby is born, or don't bother after. And it's just all over the city, just random in places. And then they're just like, Chris, can you please call her before she destroys the whole city?
What? What is happening?
It is like.
What am I even hearing right now? Either.
It's like there's a first picture and that's like looks like still hasn't called her Chris. Like I'll show this picture here.
Oh, now you're eating a Pop-Tart, huh, Dylan?
It's just that.
What kind of Pop-Tart
over
is
random
that?
things.
A good,
What
the-
kind of
the you
Pop-Tart
eat.
is that?
The kind you eat.
Hot fudge.
Just like
That's good.
I don't like it too much, but it's something.
I like the s'mores.
I like the strawberry ones.
The plain ones?
What? The strawberry ones.
it's
Strawberries
just
are the
everywhere.
Ones, the
Wait.
cream juice.
Meanwhile, I just eat a strawberry. I'll just eat a real
Do
strawberry.
you, hey, do you ever see that that South Park? Hey, I can show it actually. I can find it on YouTube. Let's see.
The
The-
game.
The South Park episode where they're like having an argument about fucking Pop Tarts on the roof with the homeless people. Remember that shit?
I probably have. I just don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't
I've watched every episode.
Can't wait. Hot fudge.
See, I don't know. I don't really like Pop Tarts that much. I had them a few times, but they're just like they're not anything special about them. To be
I'm not
honest,
crazy about a lot
Are
of
you
processed
special?
foods.
there's not just like a lot of your American food that you do. Like none of it's like amazing. Where it's like, whoa, that's so good. I love it. Like probably the only good
But
thing
it
that's come
probably
out of it
is,
is
it's just that
McDonald's. That's about it.
It probably is though, because where what you've had or whatever was
That's it,
available to you, but it
yeah.
wasn't. The American products weren't as readily available to you.
Well, my country has been
What,
like,
Tim
taken
Tam?
over
Yeah.
a lot by like Americans when it comes to their way of eating food and their types of brands and all that.
What about cereal? We have a lot of cereal that we made.
Oh, we
Yeah, but-
we have Wheat Bix. It's
What?
literally wheat
Wheat
in like
what?
a bar, and it's like so dry to eat. You can't eat it by itself. You have to have it with milk, or you can not have it with milk, and you can put hot water with like 3 of them in a bowl.
Here's
put it
the,
with hot
here's
water,
the video I was talking about. Yeah, I'll link it. I'll link it in the chat actually.
and then you put sugar over it, and then you just like stir it, and it like becomes this like almost like porridge, but it's Wheat Bix, and it's like it tastes really nice.
Sounds like muesli.
Yeah, but it's not quite muesli. I
Muesli's
could
like-
probably I
muesli's
could
like
go grab some
sawdust.
right now, and I'll show you if I have any in the house right now, which I probably do. But I'll be right back.
He didn't even say anything about Tim Tams, man.
Tim Tams are meh, to be honest. I love them, but like,
They're everywhere. Yeah.
Brad, why'd you turn off your mic? I mean your camera. You're trying to hide your butt.
He's going somewhere. He's going.
You trying to hide your what? Your butt?
Your butt. Your B-U-T-T.
Yeah, I heard that. Cause he's thick, boy.
Yeah, thick boy.
He's a thick boy.
He's a goddamn thick boy.
Okay, Dallas. That's just a weird jam.
You guys always
I
fucking weird
appreciate it
champ
when
me.
Dallas is doing it, but everyone's just like, okay, weird champ.
Everybody weird champs. Everybody in fucking Halesby's Discord weird champs me, or fucking any other fucking Discord weird champs me. I don't care. Whatever, man.
No, just check on through it. Honestly, like doing multiple voices and just making it different towards your own voice is a difficult thing. And some people will be like, "Why do you do that?" Well, fucking, why is there cartoons with voice actors in the first place?
Exactly.
Oh, wait,
Exactly.
I am Optimus Prime.
this is a
Oh,
Wheat
come on.
Bix.
You will. I don't care how hard you try on that one.
What?
I will never give it to you because I like the original voice actor.
All right.
Now this is like probably the most driest thing you could ever try to eat by itself. Like you try the cinnamon challenge. Yep, that's yep.
Oh
you might
god,
choke on
cinnamon
it, but
challenge.
This will
That's a
dry
bad
your
idea.
mouth out.
That's a bad idea.
This right here, it's like so flaky.
Dude,
Like I
just
have
shut
to
up
put
and put
a
it in your mouth
plate
already,
underneath
okay?
it. But like, like, it's just
Aren't you gonna pour?
it's flavorless pretty much. That's why you have to have a little bit of sugar with it.
Oh, we have.
Why
If
would
it's
you eat it?
flavorless, what's the
Why
point
would
of
you
eating
eat it if it's flavorless?
Because it's healthy.
There we go. Okay, I can agree with that. I
So?
can agree with that.
So?
Hey, can I
What, it's
honest
not
can I
killing me?
can
don't
I
want it.
can I honestly tell you Steven can agree with me on this one. Most food that tastes good is not good for you, and most food that has no taste is actually good for you.
Absolutely.
Or some things that don't taste great.
I don't know.
Are
Apples
really good
taste
for you.
good. Now peaches.
No, fruit's a bit of an
cherry.
exception, to be honest.
Yeah, fruit's an
Vegetables, they
exception.
don't tend to taste very good, but they're very good for you.
Exactly.
You should
know, I
be
like-
watching how much sugar you should be having. Like, you shouldn't like go.
Okay,
fucking
what
ham,
the?
otherwise you want black
Oh
tea.
god,
'cause you
gross,
need
gross.
sugar
Can
in
we
your
not? Can we not? What are you doing, Dylan?
Bro, Pokemon.
What's happening?
He's literally just showing fucking pictures of
On my
fucking
Discord
streamers.
server.
I don't
and
like
shit.
his
It's literally Pokemon fangirl.
He's
You know what he looks?
a
You know what he
Pokemon.
looks like at the view? You know how they say, "Oh, what she sees, what he sees." This is what I'm not liking this view. Fucking change the view, dude. Seriously.
Oh god. I was gonna say that when he first came in, but I didn't want to. Oh god! Stop! Stop! For the love of God!
What the fuck is that?
That is.
Don't ask. Don't fucking ask.
That is Halsey. I'm clipping that. That's great. That's Halsey right there. Now that that's the only
I
on
hate you
Discord,
guys.
she deleted it shortly afterwards.
I'm
That's-
literally like I'm
against watching e-girls.
no.
What were you gonna say, Steven?
I don't say that, but I'm literally like a stranger with no name. Like I don't know any of these people. No, I know who these people
Well,
are.
she's kind of a girl I have a crush on. Let's put it that way.
More than a crush. Man.
I already
And
know
he got
that.
rejected
All right,
by
I
it.
was there when it happened.
Wait,
even
you
have
what? You were? Oh
I
no.
was there,
Oh great.
and at the Raj.
Yeah,
I was
let's
there on
go.
the Raj for both of them.
Dallas, you also got rejected by her. Remember?
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out again.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I need to sleep too, actually. So we should probably wrap this up.
Sleep, Jesus.
The hell is that?
I
Yeah,
know,
no.
right? I'm like wide awake. I'm gonna struggle to try and go to sleep before 12 today.
What
Mm.
time is it
tonight.
over there?
6 p.m.
Wait, how long have you
Monday.
been awake?
I've been awake for like 4 hours.
Oh
It's just
god.
not gonna happen.
Pringles for days. How many Pringles do you have?
Original flavor. What is wrong with you?
The salt. I like the salt.
Sour cream and chives.
Just go
Every
eat
day,
a bag of salt then.
I used to eat only salt and vinegar.
Oh yeah.
All dressed, man.
I got
Oh,
like
I'm
the
sorry,
big-
that doesn't exist in America.
I got like the
Tim
big-
Tams what? Vegemite? What?
I love fucking Vegemite. I don't care what anyone says about that.
It tastes
I
great.
got
I
the
literally.
as well.
The funny thing is, I think it was Dylan, me, one of Halsey's mods or admins, and then her were in a Discord call while I was going with the camera on, showing them that I could eat Vegemite straight from a spoon, like the biggest
Wait,
spoon
who's
I had in
high?
the house. I
Who's
just
talking
grabbed that
about, dude?
big giant piece, ate it without making a single like facial reaction to it being bad.
It's
You're
not.
just
It's like it's. I don't know.
It's very bitter. That's just the
Yeah,
way
it's
it is.
bitter, but it's a little bit salty too. I know. I like the.
I made her get one. She bought one on Amazon. She tried it on stream. She's like, it just tastes disgusting. I'm like, well,
It
It's
does
quite
taste gross. I've tried it before.
it's
It's
an
not-
acquired taste.
Yeah, it's acquired taste. I think it's like a love-hate kind of thing.
It takes time. Like I hate it when I was younger, but as I've grown up, I've just gone, yeah, it's not bad. Add that with a bit of butter on toast. Nothing better when you're feeling crook.
I don't know, it's kind of the same for me. Like, oh god, what are you doing? Oh god,
I covered- I
What the
covered
fuck?
important
What is
parts.
I see
wrong
his feet
with
just
you?
barely covering there.
He was just covering the nips.
oh, okay.
Lovely.
We should end this shit. I'm fucking
Oh,
done.
Time to wrap it up,
It's
fell.
getting good. It's getting
Yeah.
good now.
It's
Yo,
getting
no.
good now. Now I got content.
It's going a bit MA15 plus here.
All right. No, I actually got to go to sleep too anyway. So.
Really?
Ah, no
Um,
worries.
Already drunk, eh? Are you gonna stream? Are you gonna stream you sleeping?
Sleep stream, sleep stream. Nah, Dallas, go to sleep and actually have a proper sleep for once. We're just gonna irritate you the whole night.
No. Dallas, you better
Me,
be-
I'm being the good angel on your
I'm
shoulder
not
saying,
that.
go to fuck to sleep. No sleep stream, have a good night's sleep for once, because you've been doing sleep streams every fucking day. Because it's always
do more.
somebody like Dylan or Norway Russ going, sleep stream, and puts that in your head where you're like, fuck, I feel obligated to do it now.
I
If
don't.
you don't want to do it,
Dallas,
don't
I
do
still
it.
want-
I don't
I still want to
care.
sleep.
I'll fucking do it.
You
I
make
don't-
money, dude, while you're sleeping. What the fuck? I do.
We know it's not about the money. He just,
No.
it's enjoyment for him.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying that the money's.
He
a
loves
plus.
having the shit scared out of him.
I will not admit that.
Not literally, but like you like being scared by the fucking shit we throw at you randomly while you're literally halfway through a dream.
Did you do? When you sleep, you're like,
It actually makes for good
You sleep
clips,
like
if I'm gonna be
literally a
honest.
robot. You're just like,
I sleep like this.
no, but you have a smirk on your face, dude. I don't know.
It's
when you
because-
got a
it's
smirk on your
because
face, that's when we know you're having a dream.
Hey,
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that just now, but you already gave it away. So
That's when we know when to throw the donations.
You
at
mean a
just to
hail
get the
stream?
shit out of you.
Okay, no, no.
Coin it.
The one with How's
No,
Big
no.
K Bubbles,
Now you're gonna-
Jenna,
Now you're gonna
Nobu.
clip this shit. Somebody's gonna. Oh, I hate you guys. I fucking hate you.
I won't allow anyone to clip it because my face is on it, and I don't like that.
Oh.
Someone's gonna clip it now. You said that.
My face is my own intellectual
All right,
property. Can't do it.
let's wrap this shit up. All right, everybody, like shout out your shit.
We're doing that? Oh
Yes.
shit. Hi, I'm Solinaris. You're never gonna be able to spell my name right, or say it right. I should. Yeah. I don't ever
Probably
really.
gonna do something, but fuck it.
All right, nobody else wants to shout out their shit. Come on.
No,
Hey,
I'm Jake.
doing something.
Thank you for having me, dude.
Yeah. All right.
No, yeah. No,
Join
it's
chat,
I
thank
think
you.
it's great to do this every Sunday. Something to look forward to. Thank God.
We need topics next time, though. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good. I'll come up with some shit.
I don't want to talk about fucking Marvels for 4 hours next time.
Yeah, because you felt
No one
left
wants to
out.
hear about Marvel
Because you
for
felt
more hours,
left
yeah.
out. That's why you felt left out. All right. Ooh, all
I
right.
said multiple times that I didn't know.
Alright.
Trippy, man.
It's all good.
Well,
All
if
right.
your 6 viewers want to hit up my channel, which why would you? I don't stream ever.
Damn, look at that face. He's just
I'm
like,
too
Shout it out in
lazy.
chat. Shout us out in chat.
Yeah, just go on, hit us up with a shout out in chat. Good old Nakey Jakey, rest in peace, Jake versus all.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait for him to shout it out, and your just channel you can't even access it anymore.
I can't access my channel.
wait,
'cause
what? You can't
Wait,
access.
you can't
your-
access your channel? Why?
What?
I
Why?
need a phone number.
What?
Oh, you bot.
Oh, they're doing. Oh,
So
Wait, have-
did you
you
get? Did you get banned or something like that recently or something?
no, the authenticator. I
Oh, you did. Wow, nice.
to stream you
Score.
have to do that, and that's what I did. And I just have to
You know,
get.
you
I
know
didn't do
who?
it
You
like
know who
that.
else was Papega and had their shit fucked up because they had to switch phones and shit, and they ended up in that same situation. They had to wait like a
Wait,
week to get their shit
Who?
back.
Who?
Nova.
No, but
You
Who
can
the
act-
hell is? I've heard that name a bunch of times. Who the hell is that?
Nova.
Nova
Ru.
Ru.
Yeah.
It's a,
that's what it is,
girl streamer.
Oh,
One of
Here.
the people Dallas is a white knight for.
yeah.
Who else
He's
is
a white
in
knight
a white
for
knife
everything.
forever?
What do you?
Is that your second?
Are you a
page?
mod for Nova?
Is it
No,
Nova?
no. I would
It's
never
just
be a
not-
mod for Nova. No, I don't want to be mod zone. No, thank you.
Oh yeah, you'll get too much harassment from the
Yeah, no, don't want that.
community. You just prefer to lurk in the background, let
Uh-uh.
people know you're there, but you're not in control of anything. They can't blame you for anything.
You know, there is one thing though that is actually kind of impressive. There are so many people that just kind of cling to these streamers, and then the fact that Dallas actually has mod right there probably puts him right at the envy of a lot of other people.
Oh,
Even-
that's so stupid to me.
It's
I don't,
true,
I don't
though.
understand that shit. Honestly, I don't.
Oh, you don't tell me. You
I
definitely
don't.
understand
I
that shit.
don't. I don't. I literally treat anybody I know like a normal fucking person. I don't put people on a fucking pedestal at all. Even if they fucking are.
I
like,
treat everyone,
famous and shit.
all these girls streamers. I treat them all like a normal person, except for Jenna,
Why do you say that?
because she's in Vancouver.
Oh,
It's the only reason.
why does that scare you?
No, it doesn't scare me. It's
Oh.
not that it scares me. It's just like I hate and love my own city. Like
I don't
being-
like my city because it always rains, and then 5 seconds later it's sunny, and then all of a sudden 2 seconds later it's raining again.
Sounds like fucking Vancouver
Mm-hmm.
Vancouver.
or Hawaii.
Gotta love the city
Hawaii.
of Melbourne.
No, it's not
Melbourne.
bad.
Terrible.
We are
Imagine turning
notorious
it
for
into-
4 seasons 1 day. I've even seen a video of 4 seasons in 1 hour.
Okay,
4 seasons
Dylan.
in a row.
You only say that, Dylan, because you're the only one that's not sub.
Hey, but
Wait,
we
I'm a
did
sub?
sub you
Oh
at
no,
one
yeah, I
point.
got gifted. That's right.
Yeah.
Someone gifted.
Nah,
I
I'm
did
I'm
sub
I'm a
you
legit one.
One time.
Yeah, you're a
Wow, I
legit-
didn't even get a real forehead. Bullshit.
and you're a gifter.
Yeah, yeah. Why not?
I'm pretty
I
sure
was
you
the-
probably gifted me my sub.
No, wait, actually, I think I was the one that gifted. me.
Yeah, you were.
Wow.
That's actually funny.
Oh, you don't have Pepega? Okay, well,
Wait, isn't Pepega like
it might be a capital P.
capital P?
Yeah, but then again, I don't
the-
think he
He
has.
doesn't have it. He doesn't have
No,
it.
it's not Pepega. It's Papija.
Okay, dude.
You don't have Buddy whatchamacallit on here, do you? Like for all the emotes.
What are you talking about?
But if
Ah,
it's
what's it
TV or
called?
Break
Beta,
It Out?
yeah, Beta TTV.
I actually do. Yeah.
Do you have just the 5 for free, or you should buy it?
Oh, you want me to buy more? Okay, all right,
Do
dude.
blob dance though.
If you don't buy it, I'm gonna have to do this, okay?
What are you gonna do? What, Jake?
Peppa Hands.
Oh God.
Or Feels Bad Man.
Isn't Feels Batman just a regular one from BTTV? Yeah, it is.
It's a well, it's a global one, so it's already there. You don't
Is
have-
it global? It's BTTV global.
Yeah.
No, Feels Bad Man. Yeah, it's a beat. Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
thought you meant like as in like Twitch global. I was like, wow, how the fuck did they get that one?
I'm gonna go ahead and like end the stream. But thanks for coming on, hanging out with me for a little while.
Not don't
No
just
problem. It was
disappear.
awesome.
I didn't drop him. He literally left. Yeah, it's been fun. We'll do this again next week,
Definitely.
Maybe.
maybe.
Hopefully I'm not.
I'm-
Working.
As long as I have fucking something to talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully I'm not working, and then I might be able to actually drink, and then it'll be actually a drunk
Sounds
podcast,
good.
not just Dallas drinks. We all talk.
True.
I drank last time and like, and then I kicked my fucking Wait, what happened the last time? I don't even know what happened the last time. I kicked my my surge protector and I shut off everything. I was
Oh,
like, I might as well just
shit.
go to. I was like, I might as well just go to bed, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
I was too lazy to like. As soon as I got up, I was like, wow, I'm kind of fucked up right now.
I
might as
don't
well
even
just
have
go
a
to
surge protector. I can't be bothered, but anyway.
That's not good.
It's too
For your
close to my
PCD, you
fucking-
better get a surge.
Yeah, you better get a surge protector.
We don't have bad power out.
If you get a surge,
buddy.
you never know.
Yeah, then you risk.
Surges
Then you
are
risk.
a little more common than a power outage. I think it's the surges that you have to worry about, not the power outage.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Mm,
I'm ending the stream.
Alrighty, that's fine.